Yes.
Thank you. I couldn't do it forcefully enough.
So delicate.
So delicate.
All of my strength has left me.
Oh, it's okay. We still love you,
Thank you.
even though you're weak.
Well, yeah, before this I was really strong.
I know.
Yeah. I miss strong Errol.
I miss strong Errol.
Strong and woodsy and just hinged.
What
and down
happened
to
to
earth.
hinged, strong, woodsy Errol? They were so powerful.
They were.
It's really sad.
But we must
grieve them and we must move forward.
We must
One
move
time
on.
I slapped strong Errol on the back and then they turned around and they swatted me into the ocean because they thought I was a mosquito.
Yeah, I remember that
too. They were like, "Oh, that tickled."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that was really good.
That was a fun time.
I
I
loved
nearly
that time.
drowned.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, maybe you deserved it. Oh, I should put my phone in airplane.
oh,
Yeah.
man, when I get stressed out, I forget every object and everything. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I
baby.
just cannot have object permanence, which I already struggle with. But when I get anxious or stressed, it's like, nope.
Times
Yep.
500, baby.
And
Yeah.
people get mad at you and you're like, I can't remember anything.
We're not mad at you.
I know you're not, but I just feel like,
Oh, I mean, we're not. I am.
all right.
Whoa.
That's fair.
But
Huge-
only
huge
but for
energies.
reasons that I'll never tell you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you mad about the time that I bench pressed you into an atom with my raw animal strength? Because I thought we already talked about this and you were over it.
I'm not going to tell you why I'm mad at you.
That's
This is
so
so
never know.
typical.
I'm just
You'll
getting
never
that
know.
sense. Just getting that sense that Kat doesn't like being an atom anymore.
Like, I'm
It is-
sorry that I crushed your newborn infant child to death with my powerful thigh muscles, but I thought we all agreed that it was a silly prank and that it was worth it.
Well, I think it's mostly just that it's really hard to keep track of Kat now that she's an atom. And so
I thought she liked that.
yeah, well, I mean, sometimes
How
you
was
like,
I supposed to know?
sometimes you like something to start with and then you realize maybe it's actually really inconvenient and makes life difficult for you and everyone around you.
Well, I don't really see how that's my fault or my problem.
I'm just
but
saying maybe there's
It's
a
just
reason.
because you're the one that did it. So
Maybe there's a reason that
That doesn't make any
strong
sense.
Errol is not here anymore.
You
yeah,
guys
maybe there's a reason that we've all been poisoning Errol all this time to make them weaker.
I fucking knew it.
You guys, it's none of those things, but I'll never tell you what it is.
Damn.
Shit.
Oh shit.
I'm just mad at you, Errol, and I'll never tell you why.
Oh damn.
I mean, that seems reasonable.
Let's play D&D. Hi, my name is Kat, and I'm your DM.
I'm Noelle, and always I want to make believe with you.
I'm Juniper.
I play Fran.
I don't play Fran.
I play Fran.
Oh, I see what you were just interrupting me.
Yeah, I just was interrupting you.
Okay.
Because I thought you'd like it.
Please donate to my GoFundMe
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
because I'm making a GoFundMe to keep Errol weakened. It's for a really
Please.
good cause
Yeah.
that is mine. So thank you.
If we can make Errol weak enough, I will no longer be an atom.
yeah,
Well,
exactly.
don't get your hopes up. That's all I'm saying.
Well, please donate. The more money you give us, the weaker Errol gets because the more money we can use to buy poison.
I told you guys to stop doing that.
Well,
We're not going to.
we won't do it.
Well, you just watch your backs. There's going to be 2 more atoms floating around.
Introduce yourself, strong Errol.
I don't need to introduce myself. I let my muscles do the talking. And I play Slake.
Okay, so last time you guys escaped from the underground battlefield after your reinforcements arrived. So now you've got orcs, estrins, and the dwarven resistance fighting the undead army that almost killed you. Sam/Nightblade, Selny, and Slake's mentor Namavi were all among them. In order to escape that battlefield, you dove into a grate and ended up in a sewer, where you navigated towards the Titacairn, which is where Torva is. Just before you guys went up, you had a nice emotional speech. It was lovely, and Mary gave you guys a big, big heal, giving you the effects of a long rest before you head into this battle. Then you guys met some Titacaran guards, and you manipulated them, even though they weren't really trying to get in your way. But they got out of your way, so task succeeded. And you then approached Torva by hopping into these industrial drums that were ascending up towards his lair. Mary volunteered to go first so she could throw up a shield to protect you guys if needed. However, when you all raised up higher, you realized that Mary was attacked by V, the child god. Corbin, you then called Torva a fresh asshole and then turned into a giant scorpion to throw him off. Yeah, so that's where we are now. Torva is at the top of an assortment of moving platforms. The specter of his completed flesh dragon hangs from the ceiling behind him. Mary is on one of the lower platforms, prone, clutching her chest next to V, the child god. You all are still ascending in your drums. Scorpion Corbin is in the highest drum, and then Fran, who is hiding, and then Slake. And now, it's time to roll initiative.
I have a 20.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
5.
Okay. So the order is Torva, Fran, secret surprise, Corbin, and then Slake.
And Corbin at the top with the surprise
And,
round of
yeah.
being fucking weird.
Yep. And Corbin, I will give you a surprise round because, yeah, you did catch him off balance.
You did do something crazy.
Not necessarily turning into a scorpion.
No,
I
yeah.
think he did expect that. But I think all of the words that preceded it.
I don't know why they throw someone off.
I know, I don't either.
I just get confused. Like,
It's a normal
I
thing
think
to
it
say.
makes complete sense. Clearly, he doesn't know us very well.
Okay. Well,
he underestimated us again.
Yeah,
bitch.
once again, idiot.
I mean, that's truly been his folly this entire
It's
time.
true.
Mhm.
All right, Corbin, you will take a surprise round on Torva. So
Hell
what
yeah.
do you do as a...
As a Scorpion man, I'm going to perform a multi-attack against him.
Ooh.
All right.
And 2 of those attacks are grapple attacks.
Okay.
So I want to get him nice and still for Fran, if possible. So I'm going to use my movement, and I'm going to kind of circle around so that he's focusing on me. I have to make a melee weapon attack with my Cleoa.
With your what?
My claw.
Oh.
My Cleoa.
Your Cleoa?
My Cleoa.
Cloaca.
Your Cloaca.
Don't say that.
With my Cloaca, I'm
Yummy,
going
yummy,
to grab
yummy.
him.
You
by his
cannot say that.
That's why you're
fresh
talking.
asshole.
I hate this. I fucking hate this.
I love it.
I wish I could say that to him. Okay, that. Oh, hell yeah. That's. I can't speak because I'm a scorpion. It's a 23 to hit.
23 to hit. Okay, that'll hit.
Yes!
What does the grapple need to roll? I assume he gets to resist being grappled.
Yeah, it says escape DC is 12, but it doesn't say that, like, they get to roll. I
On
would.
their turn.
I would like to assume on his turn he can escape.
Okay, I'll roll for that when it's his
Yeah,
turn.
the scorpion has 2 claws, each of which can grapple only 1 target.
then.
But it is a multi-attack, so I get to do that actually twice.
Okay.
Is the child within range?
No.
Okay, well, so he's grappled in my 1 claw,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna. Can I just use the second claw attack, but on him just to as a hit?
Yeah. that'll-
Okay. Yeah. Just to see. Oh, I don't think that one's gonna do it. That's 12.
No, that does not hit.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't think so. 1d8. So that's 6 damage for Torva. Please and thank you. And then I also get to use my sting attack.
Okay. Get 3 attacks. Wow.
Yeah, that's why I picked this guy. I
Okay.
specifically looked up animals that were the best ones for stuff like
the best
this.
ones.
I looked up the best animals and it said giant scorpion. Okay, this one's not gonna hit either. That's like a 9.
Okay, does not hit. Nope.
Okay, but I got him fucking grappled, so that's
you
all I care
do
about.
got him grappled. Now it is Torva's turn, and he is going to resist being grappled, and that is 16 total.
I'm 90%.
I think it was 12.
It was 12.
You grab him in your pincers, and he just sort of laughs at you as you grab him up in one of your claws. And he puts a hand on the edge of one of these razor sharp claws, and golden blood just seeps out of his hand as he shoves out and gets out of your grapple. And then he speaks a word that you do not hear as sound. You hear it as pain. As he speaks power word pain. And you are just overwhelmed by a pain that racks every inch of your scorpion body. While the target is affected by crippling pain, any speed it has can be no higher than 10 feet. You can't move more than 10 feet. Target has disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws, other than Constitution saving throws. Finally, if the target tries to cast a spell, it must first succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or the casting fails and the spell is wasted. You can now make a Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn, but right now, you are just in crippling pain.
Okay.
So that's his turn. Fran, you're up.
Okay, so Fran is a little hidden rogue in her little basket. And I'm assuming that Torva has kind of like turned to deal with Corbin, right?
I'm going to say because he's busy with Corbin, I'm not going to make you make another stealth check.
Okay. So Fran pulls out her gun and cocks it and is going to shoot from cover as much as possible with the Kostra bullets.
And you're going to sneak attack.
And I'm going to sneak attack. And that is going to be 21.
That does hit.
Yes. Okay. Whoa.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. Fran does that and then she immediately ducks back down after I assume something dramatic happens, Kat.
Yeah, where does it hit him?
It hits him, I would say it hits him like in just the center of his back. And now he staggers forward a little bit and he looks, Corbin, you can see through your many faceted scorpion eyes as you are in just incredible pain. You see just a flicker of it, but it looks like he is also in pain.
Ha.
And he just starts laughing. He says, oh, finally, something fucking interesting has happened. It's only taken a millennia.
And from somewhere that he doesn't know in this room, he hears, "Fuck off, Torva!"
Okay, now it's time for his lair action.
Layer action.
That sounds great.
God.
That sounds really good.
Because he's in his fucking lair.
Because he's in his fucking lair. Yeah. He is going to rearrange platforms. And
What the fuck?
so, here, I didn't show you guys this.
Super Mario ass.
Yeah. The area around you, you're on like all these mechanical platforms.
Okay.
There are 7 platforms up here. They're all sort of staggered at different levels. And he is going to move the lowest platform where he and Corbin, along with Mary and V, are all on. He is going to move that up to the top of the heap, which means now that your buckets, your pulleys, Fran and Slake, they are going to deposit you on one of the platforms that is below the rest of them.
I have a question.
Yes,
Do we see how Torva controls this mechanism?
with magic. So that is his lair action. Corbin, it's on you again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you had your surprise round. Now you have
that's
your,
right.
real round. You are in incredible amount of pain.
Right, and I have to make a Constitution saving throw to like get out of that. Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the DC check for the?
For the saving throw?
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
And that will be at the end of your turn. So whatever action you make, you're going to have to battle through the spell right now.
So I'm just gonna try to use multi-attack again on him, and I'm screeching like those dead bugs in Starship Troopers.
Let's hear it.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Well, it's going to be sonically horrible.
Yeah, get ready,
Let
guys.
me take
Get
off
ready,
my
guys.
headphones.
I love those bugs. Ooh.
Good?
Really bad. Good.
Googie didn't like that.
Sorry,
No,
Googie.
nobody liked it. It was bad.
I mean, I did think it was pretty good.
Yeah,
Thank
it was
you.
good, but
Thank
I didn't
you.
like it.
Hey, thank you guys. Thanks. Okay, let's do this.
I liked it.
Okay, so my first attack is going to be in another claw attack. Oh, first roll was a 2, so I don't think we're off to a good start here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that one doesn't hit.
Nope.
My second attack is also a claw attack.
Okay.
That was another 2, boys.
You're in a lot of pain.
I'm just kind of mad about that. That was a nat 20, so that's really mean.
Yeah, and I play disadvantage.
And then my third attack is my stinger. Should I switch to a different dice, do you
Yeah.
think?
Go for it.
No, I don't want yours, Errol. Sorry.
This one's Noelle's. I just have it.
No, I'm going to use this one.
Oh, just because I touched it?
We're moving up in the world, boys. That's a 3.
Guess you could have borrowed a dice from me.
No, it's okay. So I don't hit him at all, but I do flail around on the ground a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, Corbin, you flail wildly.
And now I get to do my Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Don't worry, you used up all your 2s and 3s.
Shut up. Because I might fucking not have.
What'd you roll?
3. It's a 3.
All right, no, Corbin.
Fuck me. Okay.
Yeah, Corbin, you just flail wildly on the ground as a scorpion.
Okay.
And yeah, you continue to be in a lot of pain.
Great.
All right, Slake, you're up.
Okay. Can I use a free action to telepathically talk with Fran?
You can always use a free action to talk.
Okay, I will telepathically connect with Fran and I'll say, I mean, I feel like maybe I should protect Corbin from Torva, but one of us should deal with whatever V is doing to Mary.
Fran says.
Okay, Fran. Look, I'll go help Corbin, and then when you get here, you can help Mary, right?
Fran says.
Fran's gonna be there first.
Oh,
She's coming out of the bucket first.
you're right.
Well, she forewent getting out of the bucket to make
I see.
a
Okay.
stealth attack from the
Okay.
bucket.
Does she have to go all the way down the ski lift and come back up now?
Or she makes a daring leap from the top of it.
Okay, well, I want to flank Torva since Corbin is on one side of him.
So you are coming up on a different part of the platform.
Oh, you're right. Shit.
Because he moved the platforms, yes. So
Okay.
you are coming up on a lower platform.
You're right. Okay. I get out onto the lower platform, I guess, since there's probably no way of like traversing from the bucket to a higher one. And then could I climb using my picks up to where Corbin and Torva are?
Yeah, I would say they're probably, 30 feet up in the air. So it would take you till the next turn to get
Fuck.
there.
So I think what I'm going to do is, since I can't land near Corbin and Torva, I want to take my whole action to dash so that I can climb up and get to where they are. So at least I can try to flank and absorb some damage.
Okay. Yeah, you won't be able to flank this turn, but you will get to the top of the platform this turn.
Okay. I get up to where Torva is and I say, leave him alone!
All right. With that, it is Torva's turn again. And he's not going to leave Corbin alone. In fact, he is going to make his attacks with his Warhammer, which has appeared in his hand.
You're gonna squish me like a little bug.
No!
Yeah,
Your guts are going to be everywhere.
Yeah, they are.
That first one's a natural 20.
Well, yeah, that hits, Cat. Yeah, that hits.
Second
You don't
one
want
is,
a natural 20.
Second one is a
Corbin.
22.
Well, I'm a scorpion, so I can eat damage, right?
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Yeah,
right?
second
Then
one's
you'll
a
turn into
22.
a boy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And the last one is only a 13.
That one doesn't fucking hit, so get fucked. It's a good little bug.
It's a good little bug. Okay, so he is going to make each of those attacks are going to hurt.
Well, I'm already in excruciating pain, so
That's
Probably
true.
won't
Actually,
feel it.
they don't hurt as much as you think they're going to
Yeah.
because everything else hurts so much more.
yeah.
That is going to be a 24 damage for the first one. That was the double damage.
Okay.
So that is going to be on the second one. That is 22 damage. So 24 and 22 damage.
Ow. Okay. Well, guess what?
Uh-huh.
I'm still a scorpion.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
Well done.
Barely.
You're
But I
barely
am still a
clinging on.
scorpion.
But yeah, so he brings down his warhammer once and then twice, cracking your hard carapace. But,
Yeah, my carapace cracks and like some squeegee guts come out.
No!
but on his third strike, you are just flailing around
Yeah.
and he misses on his third strike. That is Torva's turn. Now it is Fran.
Okay, so I'm still in the bucket.
Uh-huh.
I'm rising up. How far up does this thing go?
I would say it goes up maybe another 10 feet from where like the top of the platform was.
And then what
And then
starts
it-
going back down?
And then what happens is the bucket kind of flips over and it goes back down.
I think I'm gonna stay in the bucket zone for now.
Okay.
I mean, how long is it gonna take me to get up there? Like how many turns?
If you can do what Slake did, one turn.
Well, no. I mean, like, how fast is the bucket moving?
The bucket is moving. I would say like not that fast. I would say if you're just gonna stick in the bucket
Yeah.
and try and make it up to the next platform, which I think, you know what? I think you can. If you want to do that,
Uh-huh.
you can make it up to that platform, but it will take another turn.
But you could shoot with your gun again.
I don't need to shoot with my gun.
What?
I have magic. So what Fran is gonna do is she's gonna hunker down in her little bucket for now, and she's gonna hope to God that she can hold on when it turns over.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, she might be able to. She got some acrobatics things going on. Or that I'll jump out before then.
Yeah.
Anyways, Fran's gonna stick in her bucket and she is going to cast Conjure Elemental.
Ooh.
How far is Mary from me?
40 feet.
Okay, great. I'm gonna cast Conjure Elemental to whatever side of Mary is like closest to the wall, which I assume is made of stone.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm gonna conjure my new best friend. Rip to Barlgura. Barlgura is not my friend anymore. My new best friend is... I forgot his name.
Isn't it Zorg?
It's something like
Zorp.
that. It's
Zorn.
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 Zorn!
Zorn.
Zorn is my new best friend.
Zorn!
All right, so
Tell me
it
about
comes-
Zorn.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I just get it. So the wall nearest to Mary and on her platform seems to turn to magma, and it like heats up yellow and black, and it slowly oozes out and becomes a creature with 3 legs, 3 arms, and in the middle of its 3 arms, a big old toothy cloaca.
Yeah!
Dawn.
And at the bottom of the opening, there's an eyeball.
Yes!
I love Zorn dating game when?
Look, I love Zorn, but I might have described it as a mouth.
No, it's a cloaca. Look at it. It's clearly that.
I mean, there's no hole on the other side. Anyway, so Zorn has arrived. I am going to have my sweet Zorn multi-attack the fuck out of the child.
Oh my God.
Hell
and,
yeah.
and try and gulp it up. Okay. Oh my God. All right. So Zorn, he has 3 claw attacks, 1 bite attack.
Okay.
First one's 21.
That does not hit.
Whoa.
Second one's 22.
That does not hit.
Oh my God.
20 doesn't hit.
No.
And 20 doesn't hit.
No.
What the hell? We gotta grapple
Wait,
him or
hold
something.
on. Does this mean that the child has a higher
armor class than Torva?
than
Yes,
Torva?
it does.
Yes, it does.
Jesus.
If you want to know the mechanics, is because they are protected by the parents' love.
Boo.
Fuck
that. Boo. Kill the parents.
Never protected me.
This is the platonic ideal of a child that is protected by the platonic ideal of a parent.
Oh, boo.
Zorn is trying to slash, and I'm assuming this little child is. Does the child try to dodge, or does the child just like,
The child just sort of like, it's less like the child dodges. The child stays exactly still, and yet somehow none of the attacks hit. All right, so yeah, Zorn does not hit the child.
Jesus. Well, Zorn's out there doing his best.
Thank you, Zorn, for your sacrifice.
Fran hides again.
Okay, Fran, you are hiding. You're waiting. And now Torva gets to take another layer action. He is going to use his layer action to cast Dominate Person on Fran.
What the fuck?
Can he do that when he doesn't know where I am?
Yeah, as long as you're on the same plane of existence.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So please make me a wisdom save, Fran.
Okay, do that. Okay, so that's 17.
Meets it, beats it.
I'm not dominated.
You are not dominated this time. So you are not dominated, Fran. All right.
What do I feel?
You feel like a tendrils grasping at your mind, but you are able to harden your mind. And
Yeah.
with the power of friendship.
Oh my God.
My stepmom can't control me.
Yep. And she no.
She
But
is
listen,
serving.
Torva,
He was a she to me.
he was a she to her.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
gods all pretty universally do not fuck with gender.
We don't care.
They do not care. They will just take anybody and make it the gender they want. Fran, you feel these tendrils grasping at your mind, but they do not find purchase. The telepathic link to your friends is too strong.
Hell yeah, the power of friendship.
Hell yeah, bitch.
He doesn't even know what a heart is.
No.
All right, Corbin, it's your turn, and you are still in incredible pain.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to do my multi-attack again with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
It's an 18.
That hits.
And wouldn't you know it? Oh, that's a 10. Okay, wait, hold on.
Oh, wait. You're right.
Yeah.
You're rolling at
So
disadvantage.
so I got a 12 with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Which is so much better than last time.
Yeah.
I know it doesn't hit, but that's so much better than last time. That was a 5 and a 16, which also the 5 does not hit either.
No.
12 and a 13.
No.
12 would be plus 2, so that's 14. That doesn't hit.
Nope.
Okay. And then I get to make a Constitution saving throw, right?
Yeah.
So 3.
Okay.
All right.
Slake, it's you.
Well, first of all, I want to try and flank Torba
Okay.
with Corbin. So I'll approach him, and then I am going to go ahead and I'm going to try to do a trip attack. So let me just roll. First one to hit is 24.
That'll hit.
Immediately, I use my pick to like grab his ankle and like
Try and trip him.
trip him.
Okay. So
And-
what does he need to do?
You add the superiority die to the damage roll, and if the target is large or smaller, it must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, you knock the target prone.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll roll damage first.
Yeah, roll damage on that attack.
Okay. So if I add my superiority die, then the total damage for that first attack is 13.
13. Okay. Perfect. And he got a 20 on his saving throw.
Okay, damn, I didn't knock him prone. But on the bright side, I still have 5 more maneuvers left. So,
Hey.
Jesus Christ.
or sorry,
Get him on the next one.
I still have 4 more maneuvers left.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna try to keep wailing on him then.
Okay, keep wailing.
Okay, that's gonna be 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
Awesome.
Let's just see if you hit on the next one.
That is gonna be 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
And then I get 1 bonus action for my multi-weapon fighting.
Okay,
18 to hit.
that hits.
Okay, so that is 9
Okay.
and 8
Okay.
and 7.
Okay.
Oh, and I just remember that I was flanking.
You're right. So why don't you take that one that you missed? Give me an advantage.
Well, I rolled an 8, but with my modifier, that goes up to 19. So
Jesus, you
my
have a
attack
plus
bonus
11.
is 11. Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow. Yeah, that'll hit.
I mean, fighter.
All right.
That's what you're good at.
Okay, since I have advantage, that's 4 attacks that hit,
Okay.
and the total damage would be 32.
32. All right. Now it is back to Torva's turn, and he is going to cast another spell. He is going to cast.
Such a magic boy.
It's almost like he's a god.
Yeah.
I know, but like
He's so OP.
so magic-y.
He is going to cast Cloud of Daggers, and he is going to cast it right on fucking top of you, Slake.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Fun.
It's like that meme, and I'm protecting Corbin
Yes.
from the dagger rain.
Yep, so that is going to be. Nope, you do not get to resist this. Isn't that fun? You are going to take 31 slashing damage as you are just torn apart by daggers. He basically just he barely even looks at you, Slake. He just sort of sticks out a hand, and you are just hit by a cloud of daggers that just tear into you.
Oh, I'm glad I'm wearing heavy armor.
Yeah. So you will take 10d4 slashing damage when you enter the bell's area for the first time or start your turn there. So,
That little guy will just hang out for a little bit.
yeah, he'll hang out for a bit.
Really goofs up my flanking.
How big is it, Kat?
It is 5 feet on each side, so exactly the
One person.
amount of size that a medium creature takes up.
Oh, okay.
All right, Fran and Zorn, time for you guys.
Fran and Zorn. Thank you guys. All right, I want to try to.
Thorn,
I just think it'd be a good, it'd be like a
Zan?
good Saturday morning cartoon. Fran and Zorn.
Fran and Zorn.
that
yeah.
actually does sound
Yeah,
right.
It sounds like
good,
It
yeah.
sounds like a Cartoon Network
Yeah.
show. All right. I think what I want to do is I want to try and ice spear the child because it's
You don't have to justify.
a dex throw, not
Oh, that's smart.
not an attack. Okay. And I want to cast it at a higher level.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What's the dex throw?
16.
16. We're good.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
That's 51 damage.
Oh my god.
Damage, or it would be if they were not protected by the child's love. It is, in fact, would that be 25 damage, rounding down?
So they get half damage on everything.
Yeah,
Do they react to being stabbed with an ice spear?
they do. As it shatters around them, they look up at you with the saddest puppy dog child eyes.
And I scream down, "I'm gonna kill you, kid!" And then I hide.
And when you say that, the puppy dog look just absolutely drops from their
Yeah,
face, and they just look absolutely dead.
Yeah, cool. Does Mary seem does she react at all from the kid being distracted?
She sort of is able to struggle to her feet a bit, and then as the child's attention goes back to her, she is forced back down.
Okay. Where am I in terms of my position now?
You are now at the top of the pulley system, and Fran, please make me an acrobatics check.
Okay,
You are gonna have
I will do this acrobatics check. Am I doing it to hold on to my bucket though, or am I doing it to get onto the platform?
That is on you.
Yeah. I'm just debating if I want to just stay and be in my little Mary cup go round. I'm gonna stay in the cups.
All right. So make me I'm gonna say this is gonna be you're not that strong, but
No,
you
but
do,
I am dexterous.
but you are
And
dexterous.
I've gotten more dexterous lately.
and it is covered in a slime.
yeah.
So if you want to do this, I'm gonna set it at a DC 16.
I bet I could push the child off the platform.
You could try.
Try it, bitch.
I got a 15.
You got a 15.
I'm so close.
Damn.
Oh, no.
Damn.
Instead, Fran, you are going to slip from the cup
Okay,
as
well,
you
I
try.
can cast Featherfall as a reaction.
Okay, then you're going to cast Featherfall, but you are featherfalling down, straight down.
Back
Into
into
what?
back into the
Down towards the zombie horde and the battle raging on below you.
Yeah.
Can I like use my reaction to try and like change the momentum of my fall so that I'm kind of falling towards the platforms instead of falling straight down?
Yeah, but since you are foregoing your reaction to cast Featherfall, you'll take some damage when you hit the ground.
Okay. But I do like do a lot of rolls, but I get really bruised everywhere that I roll, but like it looks kind of cool.
Yeah,
still.
yeah. You managed. Like, you don't pancake splat down.
Yeah.
Because you were so close. You were so close to making that.
Yeah.
You don't pancake splat down, but yeah, you hit and you roll, and you are prone, and you are going to take a cool 6 damage.
Okay. And now it's Zorn's turn. I'm gonna have Zorn use his beautiful earthly magics and movement to just step backwards and melt like butter into the wall and then move around the child and then come out
Oh my God.
where
Okay.
Torva is.
Because you guys are in sort of a big open cave, it's not like it's an enclosed room. I would say, like,
So you have to jump.
yeah, you guys basically
We're not up
there's
against the wall.
yeah, there's a
Oh.
wall behind you. So to get around through the wall, I guess he would have to come in from the top and probably take a little fall damage.
I don't care about that.
Yeah.
He loves to take fall damage. He's Zorn.
He's Zorn. Fall damage is his favorite.
Everyone knows this about Zorn.
Everybody knows.
I'm Zorn. Of course I love fall damage.
I love it.
Okay, so he takes how much fall damage?
Let's find out.
I love you, Zorn.
Also takes a cool 6.
Okay, and then I'm gonna have Zorn instead use his multi-attack on Torva.
Okay.
Nice.
Also, he didn't disturb the stone. It's sustainable, so I just want you guys to know that.
Oh, okay.
It's actually
So eco-friendly.
sustainable.
That's so good. Wow.
And he gets advantage now.
He does, because Torva is now being triple flanked.
Bitch, Torva, eat my beautiful fresh ass.
Tasty.
So I don't think the first one hits. That's 15.
Does not hit.
Okay. Second one is 19.
That will hit.
Okay. He's just gonna do 6 slashing damage with a bite.
Okay.
That was his third claw, he missed. And then let's see, bite. Man, he rolled so good against the stupid
You stupid child that has stupid
child.
IAC.
Okay, and then the last one is 21.
To hit?
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Okay. Zorn bursts out of the wall
Like
And-
the Kool-Aid man.
like the Kool-Aid man without saying, oh yeah, but he does kind of go, oh yeah. And there's
Yes.
a Zorn-shaped hole that quickly closes up behind him because it is sustainable and he doesn't disturb the rock when he moves through it.
Yes.
And he comes out at Torva, just claws blazing, and strikes with his 3 claws, misses twice as he lands painfully, and then bites on Torva's shoulder with his huge cloaca.
For how much?
His shoulder.
Fuck.
And overall, with 1 hit and 1 bite, he does 19 damage.
19
Damn.
damage.
Nice.
Okay, all right.
You're crazy, Zorn.
I love Zorn.
Dude, Zorn's amazing. Balgura who?
I know. Barlgar can...
He can eat your fresh ass.
Tasty.
I couldn't say it.
We have to make t-shirts that say, eat my fresh ass. Tasty.
And then no, on the back it says tasty.
And it's like a different font.
I love this. This is a great merch opportunity.
Yes.
I'm sure people will love to wear those.
Okay. Well, now Torva gets to make another layer action.
So stupid.
Torva releases one of the waste bats that are scattered around and above the platform, covering a 30-foot cone in a toxic sludge that makes terrain difficult. Any creature which starts its turn in the sludge will need to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
So I'm now in daggers and sludge.
You're in daggers and you're in sludge.
Hate that.
Yeah, and now it's Corbin's turn, and he's also in the sludge.
And it's also on Torva.
Can we see anything, or are we just like on a massive deluge of continuous sludge?
Not a continuous sludge. He just released one vat, and you just kind of
We're
got.
covered in it.
Yeah, you got covered.
and-
Why is he literally Donkey Kong? Why is he using barrels?
So Kat, did you say that the goo did damage to us at all, or is it just
Because you start your turn in it. It does. Please, Corbin, make a Constitution saving throw.
if I get this Constitution saving throw and I don't get the one that I actually really want, I'm gonna be kind of mad.
Yeah, you're gonna need to make a couple saving throws
Sit.
here.
I need to sit up. Can't do this. Okay, I'm gonna try to use my tiny dice.
Okay.
That is 16.
All right, that'll do it. You're not poisoned by the sludge, but you are in difficult terrain.
And then I need to do my multi-attack with disadvantage roll.
Yep.
Just get those out of the way. That's a 6 plus 4. Okay, yeah, so that was a 10. Nat 20 and another 10.
Yeah.
A 15 is the highest one for that.
No. None of
Okay.
your attacks hit. None of your attacks hit.
All right, so now my Constitution saving,
Now your constitution.
which is 18.
You've managed to shake off the pain, Corbin. Finally.
Thank God.
Yes.
Finally. You shake
My
off
body
the
is
pain.
broken and shattered, but I don't feel any of it.
Actually, what it is, Corbin, is you shake off like this incredible amount of pain, the blinding pain that you've been in, and then you feel all of the other
The
pain,
actual pain, yeah.
the actual damage.
But
and
you know
pain.
what? That pain isn't debilitating to me, so
No.
I can deal with it.
You can deal with it. All right, Slake, you are up. You are actually going to take another big chunk of damage here because you are starting your turn within
the
the dagger
daggers.
cloud. Yeah, you are.
If I stay in this area, the sludge is going to continue to hurt me, right?
The sludge will hurt you, and
The daggers.
The daggers will hurt you.
I was thinking about using this turn to disengage and actually to go and try and fight the child instead, because I think my attack might be high enough to push the child, because I have a pushing attack.
True.
I might have a chance at that. So I think for this turn, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do 2-weapon fighting, and I am going to use my gloves of missile snaring to try and reduce the damage from the dagger rain attack.
Okay.
So when a ranged attack hits me while I'm wearing them, I can use my reaction to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus my dexterity modifier. Okay, so 9 plus 2. So it's going to reduce it by 11 damage.
Okay, so you only take 15 damage.
Okay, and then what I would like to do, since that was a reaction, what I'd like to do with my action, if I use my action to disengage and move, then I don't have to take opportunity attack, is that right?
Correct.
Then I'm going to do that because I would like to try and approach the child instead.
Okay. I'm going to say because you're now in difficult terrain due to the sludge,
Yeah,
you are not going to be able to make it to them on this turn.
that's fine. Yeah, my movement speed is 30, so
Yeah, you can move 15 feet.
okay, sounds good.
Yep. You're getting close to them. You're not very far from them, but yeah, next turn you'll be able to approach and attack.
All right.
Okay, now it's time for another fortune roll, my friends.
Oh, boy.
shit.
All right. So while all this has been happening, Phelan and his double have been busy attempting to tear each other to shreds. They move too fast for the eye to track, but you catch glimpses of their conflict as they slip between this world and the void. You see Phelan teleport onto a roof, and Pholin appear behind him to deliver a blow. But Phelan knew he would be there. Of course he would, because they are the same person. He's fighting himself. He spins around to block the blow, but is pushed back by the force, flying off the roof, but throwing a dagger as he goes and vanishing midair. The dagger flies true, but hits nothing as Pholin vanishes too. The two of them meet again on a rocky outcrop near the ceiling, and the process repeats. They're both looking tired now, running each other ragged, but they are completely, evenly matched, and neither can gain the upper hand. Or can they? Time for a fortune roll!
Oh my God.
Who wants to make it? Who wants to make it?
Narratively,
I
I
look
feel
at
like it
Fran.
has to be Fran. Yeah. And plus, you still get technically a turn with Zorn if you lose your turn.
True.
Or win,
At least I
guess you
have
will.
At
Zorn.
least we have Zorn.
We'll always have
If you
Zorn.
fail, yeah.
We'll
You might
always
not.
have Zorn.
What if I fail horribly?
Well, then Phelan's gonna die.
Nope.
What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get?
What was
Oh
it?
shit! What is it?
You can use a fortune. You can use a fortune.
I got a 4.
Oh.
fuck. Well, you could use a fortune roll to let him not be completely killed. Maybe.
I may try that. I
Okay.
may try that.
All right, let's see if we can push this up to a success.
Yeah. Well, because
You need a 6 or higher to push it to a success.
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get?
I got an 8.
Oh, thank God.
Oh fuck.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. We see them like below us?
Yeah, you see them below you. You see them above you. You see them like
They're
as
like
they're zipping
voiping around.
Yeah, they're voiping around.
It's like Dragon Ball Z.
a little bit. Yeah, it's except instead of actually moving too fast for the eye to see, which makes no sense. They are just teleporting.
They're actually
They're
teleporting.
just actually teleporting. All right, so that will push you up to a partial success, I believe. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how math works. Okay, so I'm going to read you this, and then we can decide how Fran affects this. The Phalans spill out onto a platform where the Estrin archers and mages are located. rolling as they grapple and try and bring a dagger up to the other one's neck. Pholin takes advantage of Phelan's momentary distraction as he tries to steer the two of them away from the Estrants and manages to pin his other half, pressing his forearm into Phelan's neck and bringing his dagger up.
So they're at this point, they would be like below me.
Yeah.
And I can see them off the edge of the platform.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is Fran shoots down an illusion, and her reaction in battle is to make copies of herself. Her first thought is to make the Phelan who might get stabbed look exactly like her for a second.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's smart.
That's good. That's sexy. That's sexy.
All right, and that splits.
It would have been better if it was a monkey, but.
Not every problem can be solved with monkeys.
Or can they?
Wow.
That momentary distraction is enough to make Pholin hesitate, and that is long enough for Sam to turn just before she steps off the platform and sees the scene. She's still just a second too late. Still, she tries, and she throws Minottine's spear in a desperate attempt to help her brother. The godly spear sails truer and faster than any arrow, but it flies high, and it only clips Pholin's ear. It's enough, with the distraction from Fran, to break his focus, and Phelan manages to buck and topple Pholin's balance and roll both of them off of the platform. They vanish into the air and reappear, still rolling, onto a nearby rooftop. They separate, and the fight continues, both of them looking more ragged.
Okay, so good Phelan isn't fucking killed, but
Yeah.
But bad Phelan is also not fucking killed.
And he still wasn't able to help us with Torva.
Not yet. Okay, well, now we are back up at the top of the order with Torva's turn. He is going to use, and I'm going to give you guys a second to titter, but he's going to use Finger of Death.
Excuse me?
Not my fresh ass.
Dude, you can't say that.
I know. Like I said, I'm going to give you guys a Take your time, titter.
Finger of death.
Finger of death.
Oh my God, I'll show you finger of death, baby.
Oh my fucking God.
But
Alright.
of the little death.
Finger of death me.
He is going to point at you, Corbin,
Wow.
and he is going to send negative energy coursing through you.
Vibes.
Negative.
The vibes.
Vibes are atrocious.
They're wretched.
Hey, make me a Constitution saving throw.
God damn it. Again.
Yeah.
Wretched, horrible vibes from his finger.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, that's as a scorpion, 11.
Oh, that does not succeed. No,
Yeah, I
you are going to take 51 points of damage.
What? From the finger?
The Finger of Death. Yeah.
51
That's disgusting.
51 points. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me do some math. So that's actually 45 points of damage.
Yes.
I had 6 hits.
Human-
6 hit points left as a scorpion. It's 1 hit point over half damage.
So that means that you're knocked
are
prone.
knocked
So I'm knocked prone.
Yeah, your scorpion form bursts out around you, and you
I'm
are
just-
left just curled up on the floor in absolute agony
And goo.
and goo. And you're also rolling in the goo, in the toxic goo. You're just a goo guy, and
Just
it's
a goo
horrible. And this is
boy.
the only time in your life you've ever not wanted to be a goo guy.
Literally, I'm like having an existential crisis on top of the excruciating pain.
Mhm.
It's really tough for me right now, you guys.
It's really tough to be Corbin. It's also tough to be Fran because she doesn't get a turn, but Zorn does.
Zorn.
All right, Zorn's gonna multi-attack Torva.
All right.
I'm gonna have Zorn also move towards the side of Torva that is like where the child is, like
Okay.
so that he's kind of like in that zone as he attacks with many 3 claws and a big cloaca
Stop saying that.
at the juncture in the grundle. Sorry. We got 1 hit, 'cause that's 20.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay, and then I got a nat 20,
Ooh, that'll also hit.
and then I got 2 that definitely don't hit.
Okay.
So he jumps at Torva and slashes him with 2 huge claw attacks. And in fact, one of the times his claws go so deep they kind of get stuck, and then he misses his following 2 attacks. But he does do 18 damage.
Okay. Now, it's Torva's lair action.
Ugh.
Yeah, he's going to rearrange the platforms again.
Bitch!
Well, we're mostly on the one.
We're all on one.
Oh, that's what you think.
I'm mad. He can't do this. He can't keep doing this.
He can't keep doing
Can't
this.
keep getting away with it!
So, For his layer action, he is going to rearrange the platforms once again. And Slake, as you are moving towards Mary and the child, the platform under your feet splits apart. And he moves that section of platform. It whizzes away over to the other side of this arrangement of platforms. So they are on the other side of the dragon from you, towards the tail, while you guys are currently towards the head.
And I like stagger on the edge of it and I reach my hand out toward Mary and then I have to like catch myself and it's just like Kingdom Hearts.
It's just like Kingdom Hearts. So that is the layer action. Corbin, you are down.
Yes, okay, but I might be able
Not
to do
out.
something.
You're not out. You're just in. You've gotten really fucking beat up this
I've
fight.
gotten
You do not
really-
usually take this much
I don't.
damage.
No, I'm not usually this much of a damage boy, but I part of it's because I really put myself out there. But I
We're
do.
proud of you for that.
Thank you.
I was gonna say you should never do that.
Oh well, too
Oh,
late.
shit.
That's how you take damage.
So-
Don't put yourself out there.
I have a pipe.
That's right. You
Mario?
do have that pipe.
I have a
forgot
pipe.
about that pipe.
Pipe beats finger.
Pipe beats finger. And with
Not
that,
in real life.
With that pipe, I can cast Misty Step as a bonus action.
Okay.
Among other things. Now, here's the thing.
Oh,
though.
it's like the kind you play.
yeah.
No. It's
No,
a
it's
pipe
kind
of
you
smoke.
smoke.
Oh.
It's a bubble pipe.
I was picturing Donkey Kong pipe.
No.
As was I initially.
Kat, how far away is the platform that Mary's on from us? Like how many feet?
I would say to get all the way to the platform she is on,
Yeah.
it's going to be 60 feet. But there are platforms near that you could reach, because what is it, 30 feet?
Okay.
that you
Yes,
can
30
move?
feet. Okay, so here's my next
Yeah, so
question.
you could get yourself off of this platform and to like the platform
Yeah.
next to her. So you'll have to make like a cool running leap.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
but here's my next question. If I use Misty Step when I land, will I still be prone or can I be standing?
No, you have to use all of your movement to
Get up.
stand up.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Corbin, while laying prone, pulls out his pipe.
He's
And
gonna
he
smoke
says-
up.
And he says, I am not high enough for this. And then he smokes his little pipe and he makes direct eye contact with Torva while he does this. And then
Nightmare blunt rotation.
nightmare blunt rotation.
Corbin, Corbin.
And then he
And Zorn.
then he disappears.
All right.
And he reappears 30 feet away on the platform that is between Torva and where Mary is.
Okay.
So he's like halfway to Mary. And I can still cast a spell.
Yeah.
Because I can still cast a spell while
well,
laying
does that
down.
use your full action to use the pipe?
No, it's a bonus action.
It's a
It's a
bony.
bony. It's a bony.
It's a bony.
It's a
Okay.
You can stand up and then cast a spell.
Smoke weed, stand up, cast spell.
So I smoke weed, I stand up, and then I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
And after casting the spell, it's gonna be up to you again whether or not you're gonna let me do the thing that I want to do.
Okay.
The
Oh.
spell that I'm going to cast, let me pull it up. I am going to cast Draconic Transformation. It is a 7th level spell that I just got today.
Oh my god.
And with this spell, I transform. I with a roar. With a roar! I draw on the magic of dragons and I transform myself, taking on draconic features. I don't fully
What?
turn into a dragon,
Okay.
but I have draconic features.
Are you like a dragonborn now?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I grow scales. And most importantly,
You're a furry.
I get wings.
Ah.
Yep, wings. Giant, leathery, draconic wings burst forth
Oh my
from
God.
my shoulder blades. And I now have a flying speed of 60 feet.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Nice.
So flying is gonna be movement. So you'll that on your next turn.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask
Yeah.
you. Okay, but still, on my next turn, and also now, Torva can't fuck with me these goddamn platforms
Yeah,
anymore. I can go where I
yes.
want.
And you can save us if we fall.
And I can save you guys if you fall to your deaths.
Very
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
Very, very, very
Yeah.
cool. I love it.
Nuts.
And anyway, and when I'm done doing that, I point at Mary and the child, and I say, "I'm coming for you guys."
Nice.
All right, Slake, you are up.
Okay, cool. So I'm still on the platform with Torva, and since Corbin can now get away from Torva, I think that how close am I to like the dragon's head?
It's above us.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to climb up on it, but I'd say you could reach like the side of its head this turn, and then you'd be climbing if you want to get up on the Hydra's back.
Oh, so it's like barely above where Slake and Torva are.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I can make my way to where the child is by using the dragon as a bridge.
Oh.
So-
Yeah, but
And I've already disengaged,
Mm-hmm.
so I think maybe I'll use my full movement to dash so that I can try and get as close to Mary as possible?
You can climb up. So you can make it, I'd say, about halfway there.
All right,
You and
then.
Corbin are both halfway there. Cool. Get up on the Hydra's back, Slake.
Every day.
Every day. All right. Now it's time for another fortune roll.
God.
As below you, the battle rages on. Sam hits the ground with the rest of the Estrin troops. She holds up a hand as she does, and Minottine's spear zips back into her grasp. She is a terror in the melee, carving a whirling path of carnage through the undead horde. She's turning the tide, mowing down the dead even as Titacairn soldiers summon more zombies from the corpse piles in the workshops. Then, suddenly, she comes to a halt. The force that powers her pulling on her reins hard. She grits her teeth and struggles to push forwards, managing to dodge a swing of a Titacairn axe just in time, but she's forced to her knees, panting and clawing at the ground as she struggles to regain control. Make me a fortune roll.
That's a 4, Cat. So,
Oh, that is a failure.
so I'm going to give up my turn and roll a d10 to try and get a better result. That's exactly a 6.
Oh,
That is
yes!
exactly a 6.
Pushing that from a
Oh, fuck. Okay, it was worth
failure
it. It was
to a
worth it.
success.
It was worth it.
Just barely. The Estrins form up around Sam as she goes down, unsure as to what is happening, but knowing that they need to protect her until she gets back up. Sam screams and digs her fingers into the bloody earth. I'm not yours, she screams. I'm mine. I'm me. I decide who I fight. Her hand moves to her spear again, inch by agonizing inch, until she has it again in a white knuckle grip. Another scream rips from her, deep and primal, and she uses the spear to get back to her feet. But then her eyes glaze over again as she pulls the spear back to find a target. Corbin, how do you help her?
Okay, so I think what I want to do, it's kind of meta. My thought was that I could see if Pavia can put the part of her mind that has been taken over to sleep.
All right, yeah, you can
Cool.
say a prayer to Pavia.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I do. Corbin sees what's happening and he says a prayer to Pavia and asks her to put the part of Sam's mind that has been taken over by the forces into the deepest imaginable sleep so that the only part of her that's left is the part that's her.
All right, and this seems to shake whatever grip is holding her, and she throws the spear, and it finds the chest of a Titacairn soldier. But then she is down again, struggling to regain her control. After a moment, she manages to recall the spear, and she struggles again to get back up. Heft the weapon. Throw. The zombies press in at the circle of Estrins and orcs, but they manage to keep her safe as she continues to pick off zombies. All right, so now we are back up at the top of the order with Torva. He's gonna leave Zorn. He is going to take the attack of opportunity from Zorn.
It's okay. So Zorn gets to bite him.
Yep,
Kill
Or
him,
try to bite
Zorn.
him.
yep.
Oh, nat 20.
Ah!
All right, Zorn bites him so hard with his huge cloaca, and he does
Yeah.
26 damage.
Ouch, ouch.
Is that double damage?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
My man
Ouchies.
made double damage with it.
Ouchies.
Because he doesn't get to multi-attack, he just gets to attack.
Just gets one attack, yep. All right, and Torva just shrugs it off.
Does he like it?
I mean, he clearly doesn't like it. You see him sort of grimace and bare his black teeth, but then he just sort of shrugs it off as he is going to jump down towards our girl, Fran.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't, Cat.
Yeah, but he does not care about Zorn, and you're right
he hates
there.
Zorn.
Zorn is his mortal enemy.
It's a natural enemy.
Yes.
Hereditary enemy.
Zorns and Torvas are always at each other's necks, and you
Everybody
know that.
knows.
Cat.
Always at each other's cloacas.
I know.
They're both alpha males in the same area. They have to fight to the death.
Cat considering whether she wants to kill me.
She
outright.
is, dude. Yeah, she fucking is.
Fucked up.
No. Okay, I
That's
think.
your stepdaughter, Torva. You can't.
That's my stepmom. She's gonna kill me.
Yeah, so Torva lands in front of you. Fran, you're still prone, aren't you? Have you gotten up? 'Cause
No, I haven't
No.
had a turn. I don't think.
Oh my
Nope.
god.
Yeah, you're still prone. So he is going to attack with his warhammer with advantage.
No.
And so he looks down at you, Fran, and he sighs and says, well, you wouldn't be the first child of mine that I've killed. And he is going to attack you with his warhammer, and it's very scary. Okay, that is going to be a 20,
I'm immune to warhammers.
but non-natural. A gentleman's 20.
I'm still a little bit more immune to warhammers, so
Of course,
it's
of course.
not a problem
So
for
that's
me.
a 20. That is another 20. Wow. Non-natural 20. 2 non-natural 20s. And the third one is a 24. So he hits you
See.
three times
Mhm,
with his warhammer. Just
Which, for the record, Fran is immune to.
I'm immune to it.
clobbers you.
Zorn.
That is going to be
Lord.
51 damage as he hits you with all 3 of his warhammer attacks.
Are you alive?
I'm alive, bitch.
How much?
How alive are you?
Pretty alive.
Okay.
All right, so Fran, now it is time for you to respond to being just absolutely
All right,
wailed
so
upon.
everybody is not around me anymore, right?
Yeah, we've all
Nope,
You're
abandoned
all
you.
alone.
Okay.
Yeah, or rather, Slake was up there, but Torva came down to you.
I am going to get up on my knees and I pull out my gun
Hell yeah.
to use as not a gun, but as a spell focus.
Oh, nice.
Oh?
And I'm going to blast a beautiful freezing sphere out of the tip of my gun.
Ooh.
And I'm going to say, I'm not your fucking child. And he needs to make a constitution saving throw.
You're not my real mom.
Yeah.
You're not my real
You're
mom.
not my real mom.
All right, that is a non-natural 20.
Okay, well, he's
Oh,
still
yeah.
going to take half damage as the freezing sphere explodes into like horrible crystal shards of stabbiness.
What sort of damage does he take from that? Tell me.
It will freeze the ooey gooeys up above, also, just saying.
Oh, nice.
So they won't be difficult terrain anymore as well? Or maybe they will be still.
No, because now they'll just be a
ice.
different kind of...
But maybe they don't do damage because you're not getting covered in them? I don't know. They'll be frozen. Okay, so he's going to take 24 damage.
He is actually starting to look worse for wear now.
Damn.
He's been gooed. He's been
Shot.
shot. It seems kind of like the damage is accumulating or piling up on him in a way that he maybe is not necessarily used to, as he is not healing back the damage with his godly magic. Now it's Zorn. Tell me about Zorn. How's Zorn doing?
Zorn is going to...
I mean, probably just jump down to where you are and
Yeah,
wail on him.
Zorn's going to jump down and flank Torva with
Okay.
me.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I'm going to have Zorn use multi-attack on Torva. So Zorn is going to hit with 2 of his claw attacks and miss with the other 2 attacks. And so he does 12 damage to Torva as he is just continuing to rake at his back
Yep.
over and over again.
And now it is a layer action. Is there a layer action?
No.
Yeah. He is going to use his lair action to release some spores.
What?
Okay, he is going to release spores from the dragon up onto you, Slake, since you are up on the Hydra's back.
Ew.
And it fills a 20-foot cube with toxic spores. Each creature in that area must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. So, Slake, please make me a Constitution saving throw. Torva throws out a hand towards you, Slake, and the back of the dragon where you are running erupts into spores that cloud the air around you. Please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Can I have advantage? Because I did just mention earlier, you know how when I lived in the Red Caves and I had a little mask for...
True. You still have your mask
You do still? Did you leave your mask on this entire time?
I mean, I didn't say that I took it off.
Maybe it's
We
like
were in
around
the
your
stinky
neck.
goo.
Yeah, it could be around my neck and I could just...
You can pull it up. Okay, you know what? I'll give you advantage because you're my friend.
Thank you. Okay, first roll, Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Oh, I have really good Constitution saving throw. Okay, so the first roll is going to be 19.
19. You don't need the advantage. You're good.
All right.
You succeed, but you are going to take half damage.
Ah,
So that is going to be 7. You will take 7 poison damage. And
okay.
you are not poisoned because you succeeded. But
Hell
you are going
yeah.
to take 7 poison damage.
I can deal with that.
Okay, so that is his lair action, and now it is Corbin's turn. Corbin, you gave up your action and bonus action to help Sam, but you can still speak.
Corbin wants to yell across the divide at the child. And he says, "Hey kid, you want to be mortal? You want to grow old? Get to be a big boy? Turn into an adult? Get gray hair? die eventually. Does that sound good?
The child does not acknowledge you.
Experience the fleeting pleasures of immortal life and the pain.
The child is holding their concentration on Mary, though you are far too far away to see this, but their eyes do flick towards you briefly, Corbin. All right, Slake, you are up. You are moving. You are running across the dragon's back.
Yes, I'd like to continue. And if I use my regular movement speed, which is 30 feet, could I get to the child and attack?
Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah, that's what I want to do then. Okay, first roll, that's only going to be 17.
Does not hit.
Second roll is going to be 25.
Does not hit.
Third roll's under that.
Okay, doesn't hit.
This is my last roll. Fuck. Okay, yeah, that's only like 17.
That does not hit either. No, it is so strange, Slake, because you know you're aiming correctly. And yet it's just like the child doesn't move. And yet none of your attacks connect.
You don't have to fight with Torva. We can find a way to help you.
And this time the child does acknowledge you, Slake, and says, I don't want your help. I want them to suffer. Behind you, Slake, Mary uses this momentary distraction and struggles to get herself up to her knees, still clutching at her chest. She stares desperately at V, her eyes filling with golden tears that spill stains down to her cheeks. Why? She sighs. Why do you want them to suffer? V's small face just recoils in disgust. Do you know how awful it is to watch all your siblings grow old and then live countless years beyond that, never growing up, always under the thumb of your parent who will never see you as an adult because you aren't? It's hell, and I'm done with it, and they deserve to suffer for what they've done to all of us. Mary pants hard and signs, there has to be another way. Slake, tell them we're going to find another way. And V shakes their head. I've spent thousands of years looking for another way. There's only this one, and then you're not going to ruin it. Please make me a fortune roll, Slake. You're the one here.
Ooh. Nice.
That's a 16.
That's a 16.
Oh, we had to get a good fortune roll eventually.
At least this time. Okay, let me see. A fortune roll at a 16.
Could I still sacrifice my next turn?
You could if you want to make that a
Because
total.
the thing is, I can't seem to do any damage to the child.
Yeah, roll a d10. You just need to roll a 2 or above.
Wait, a 0 is a 10.
That's a 10.
Yeah. Woo! Total success.
Hell yeah.
Total success. Okay. Mary takes several deep breaths, focusing inward, looking for the part of herself that still belongs to V. And then slowly, carefully, she puts her hand into her own chest, and her fingers curl around the locket there. You can see it outlined there in gold as if by an X-ray, and she clutches it tightly. V screams and steps forward, trying to exert their will over the small piece of themselves that is part of Mary. But Slake, how do you help in this moment?
So I see the child staring Mary down, and I run up as if to attack, and I reach my hand out right in front of their face and snatch it back very quickly.
And the child flinches as they are always expecting that any attack against them is going to miss. But this wasn't an attack, and they don't quite know what to do.
And I'm in a crouching position, and I turn back towards the child, and my thumb is stuck through my index finger and my middle finger, and I wiggle it, and I say, "Got your nose."
Fucking got him.
Behind you, Slake, the locket begins to fade as Mary absorbs the magic into her own. It becomes more wholly part of her. When Mary opens her eyes again, the locket is gone, and she gets unsteadily to her feet. No! V yells. You can't! And Mary looks at the child and signs, go to bed. And she casts sleep, and V collapses, falling into a heavy slumber. Back at the top of the order, enough! Torva roars. His golden blood seeps from his cuts and wounds, and he is breathing hard. He bares his obsidian teeth at you, Fran. And then he disengages and takes a running step up, jumping to the highest platform. He looks down upon all of you with a burning hatred so vicious, it almost makes you flinch. You are children meddling in things you do not understand. I will not let you stop me. This is how I make it all end. Finally end. And you will not get in my way. With that, he turns and makes a heaving motion with his arms. The platform he is standing on raises up to level with the dragon, and he brings one hand up. Glyphs and godly writing appear in the air around him, and then drop to the floor in a circle. One you've seen before, just before he sacrificed Bruva. Only Fran, you can tell that they're different. He's refined them or changed them somehow, and it isn't until they begin glowing beneath his feet that you understand. He's not sacrificing himself to bring the dragon back to life. He's making the dragon part of him, attaching it to his will like a phantom limb. The dragon creaks to life above you and turns its hideous warped head. The cables and wires that held it to the ceiling creak and snap as its limbs move. Its wings extend, and the scaffolding around it begins to collapse with you on it. Everyone, please make me a dexterity saving throw.
I got a 19.
Okay.
I also got a 19.
Okay. What'd you roll?
A 5. Technically a 3.
Corbin, you are going to take a cool 12 damage as you are hit by falling debris as all of you begin to fall. Mary surges forward as the platform underneath her feet bucks and slides, and she casts out a net of fine golden light, which catches all of you and the falling rubble before it hits your troops below. Her platform stabilizes and golden tears roll down her cheeks as she concentrates on holding the devastation in place so it does not crush your troops still battling the hordes of undead and Titacairn soldiers below you. Mary looks up to where Torva is on his platform and then looks at you, Slake, and she speaks into your mind, unable to move her hands to sign. You have to break his control. Above you, the dragon roars and the sound is all wrong. It rips itself from the cables holding it in place and lands on one of the few remaining platforms, unfurling its bony wings.
Hello, and we hope you're enjoying our Torva extravaganza. As you may sense, we are coming to the end of this fucking campaign, like Jesus Christ. So, for just a peek behind the curtain, as it stands right now, we probably have like 5, 6-ish episodes left. We have them all recorded. Actually, we've had them recorded for a while, but we are working on getting them edited and getting our new schedule, our old schedule back. So as a reminder, we are coming out with episodes every 2 weeks. And this is really mostly thanks to our wonderful audio editor who helps us out, Wray Van Winkle. We love you so much. Thank you so much for all of your hard work and help. You're God's most beautiful angel, and we really appreciate you. So please, everybody who's listening, send out a little good vibe for Wray for doing so much work and being so great. And really, really, really being the linchpin that allows us to go back to our old schedule when all of us cast members are so busy. Thank you, Wray. And speaking of thank yous, I would love to thank our new Patreon members, Audrey, Haley, Floral, and Colson. Thank you guys so, so much. Speaking of things we've gotten kind of back on track with, there are amazing outtakes coming out after every-ish episode over on Patreon. So if you're wondering what insane goof-em-ups didn't make it into the show because of pacing usually, you can head on over there. there's some really funny stuff, if I do say so myself. You can also check out our bonus campaign and like a million other things. We got a lot going on Patreon. So if you are caught up to this point and you're like, God damn it, where's my Legend Lark fix going to come from? That's where it's going to come from. Head on over to Patreon. We have some stuff for free too. Go ahead, check it out. I also want to thank our beautiful Apple Podcast reviewer, This Damsel Flies 1. Thank you so much for the lovely comment and review. It's so sweet of you to take the time to write us a review. I also want to thank everybody who's been commenting and responding to polls on Spotify. It could be that our kind of community comment section moves over there somewhat as Spotify is getting to be the podcatcher right now. So if you've been listening on Apple Podcasts out of just pure loyalty towards us, feel free to switch over to Spotify. We would also love to hear from you on there. And last of all, a message to Chantel. Chantel, my sweet feather. The code word is Fraxy Ashley, and the sleeper agent is active once again. Go!
All around you, the platforms have fallen into disarray, suspended by Mary's golden light. They jut out at strange angles, making the terrain difficult to traverse as you look up towards the platform where Torva still stands, bathed in the light of his glowing magic circle. Slake, you're still on the Hydra's back.
Good place to be.
Hey, can you actually make me a strength to hold on to this monstrous dragon's back as it comes to life and takes off? We'll say DC 16.
7?
Oh, God.
That's a 7.
But that's plus 8, because
7
that's
plus
what
8.
I got, which is
15. Thank you.
15, which doesn't quite do it, Slake.
15's pretty good.
Yeah, I did just say 16, though.
Oh.
Yeah, here's what's going to happen. You're going to take 7 damage as you are flung from your footing on the dragon's back, and you scramble and scrape, grabbing onto the loose scales that are tacked onto this thing's mottled flesh, trying to find a foothold. You pass the joint of a wing, and your fingers just graze it, but you keep sliding down. You slide down the ridges of its back and finally find purchase just at the midpoint of its tail as the tail thrashes about in the air. So that's fun.
Ugh.
We'll return to you later, Slake. Okay, Fran, you are on one of the lower platforms looking up at this dragon as it roars above you. Corbin, you took a hit from some of the falling rubble as it passed by. It knocked you off and spun you on your axis, but you have the power of flight thanks to your amazing transformation. And so you're able to sort of correct in the air. You're very used to flying as a crow, so this isn't actually too hard for you to do. You're able to correct as you're spinning through the air and arrest your momentum. Meanwhile, Mary is up on one of the higher platforms, struggling valiantly to keep all of this from falling onto your troops below.
So, Kat, where's the child? I noticed you didn't mention the child.
You don't see the child. When you look around, you don't see them. It looks like the platform where they were standing on has tipped 90 degrees and is now vertical. So presumably they fell, but you do not see them in the tumble of rubble below you.
That should be fine.
Yeah, that's always good.
Yeah, that's always good. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, damn.
I'm not worried.
Are you? Are you not?
I'm not worried.
That's great because it's...
Where is Zorn? Zorn! Oh my god!
Zorn!
Fran, as you have that thought, where is Zorn, you think? Where is my boy, my
Where's
new
my
boy?
goddamn boy?
Where your new boy, your elemental boy, your boy less likely to betray you than Barlgura.
Mm-hmm.
You are thinking this, you are worrying about Zorn, and then Zorn pops out of the platform next to you.
Nice. He can do that.
Yeah.
He likes to be in a stone. He
Yeah.
can move through it without having his movement speed affected. He can melt in and out.
Does it disrupt the stone when he moves through it?
No, it doesn't disrupt the stone.
Oh, wow.
It's
So
sustainable.
It's ecological.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's sustainable. So let's get into it. Dragva's turn.
Ooh.
Torva's drag persona?
Yeah, Dragba.
What about Torgan?
It's okay.
Torgon.
All right, we'll go with Torgon.
It's so stupid.
So first in the order is Torva as a dragon, Torgon as we have settled.
Burninating the countryside.
That little guy's turn. He's gonna start with a breath attack.
No.
Gross.
You call him a little guy?
No. He's not little. He's not going to start with the breath
The
attack.
opposite of a little guy.
He's burninating the countryside.
He's burninating the countryside.
He is going to exhale a cloud of spores.
Not my thatched roof cottages.
Spores.
spores.
I hate spores.
Guys, we're gonna get hot.
Can you please all make me wisdom saving throws?
Yeah.
How am I gonna operate heavy machinery?
Mary has a thing.
Mary has
So
a thing?
jot that down.
Oh, that's
She
right. Yeah, she has like immunity or something.
Right, the claw of the worm.
Yeah,
rune.
she's got that
Of
claw.
course, the claw of the worm rune.
Oh, I'm doing amazing. Wow, I'm so fucking genius smart.
You're very wise.
No
We
one
have-
has.
That's a 27.
Nice. Very good. Very good.
So here's the thing. I rolled a 13. However, I do have this skill called Indomitable that I can use twice between long rests. So lets me re-roll a saving throw that I failed. Now I rolled a 13. Did that fail?
Yes.
Okay. Great. It's 8. So that really helped a lot.
So Slake did not pass. Fran?
I got an unnatural 20.
Okay, so Fran and Corbin, you are going to take half damage. It opens its terrible maw, and you see like its teeth are black shards of obsidian that have just sort of been shoved in there and wired in. And as it opens its maw, a cloud of spores erupts from it, raining over all of you. That is going to be 46 damage
What?
For us?
for Slake. And
It's that strong?
And it is going to be half of that for Corbin and Fran. And also, you are going to be frightened, Slake.
I'm about to die.
I'm also about to die.
Too.
Shit. I mean, it's fine. I'll die. I'm frightened and I have
Yeah.
5 hit points.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh.
What are you
So
at?
I have 23.
Oh, I have 9.
Okay, so
Oh.
I'm doing the best.
Yeah, you're-
friends,
So we're
friends.
all looking pretty
we're all
fucking
looking
bad.
not good.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
As it's.
as the spores just go into our fucking open wounds.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. That went pretty bad for you. Okay.
And we crust over with horrible scabs.
Ew, I don't want to talk about that.
Kat, I have a question about the spores.
Yeah.
What color are they?
I think there's sort of a black chromatic cloud.
Mm.
Okay. So that's the dragon's turn. All right, Fran, you're up.
Okay.
How are you doing?
Fran is crusted in blood and spores, just looking like, like wrinkly and horrible, like you look when you're covered in dust.
Mm-hmm.
Her hair's dirty and like swamp-like. And almost as if by just like reaction to feeling physical pain, she reaches up and casts Fireball up at this fucking thing's head.
Okay. What does it need to roll?
Dex.
That's a 4.
Okay, great. 29 damage.
29 damage. Your fireball splashes off of its skin and singes just sort of the crispy edges around its face. And now it's Zorn.
Zorn!
Okay, so Zorn, where is Zorn? By
Zorn's
me,
right next to you.
Right next to me.
Yeah.
And how far down are we?
So it's about a 350 foot tall cavern. Torva's at the top. Dragon's underneath Torva. I'd say you're 150 feet. You're at like the midway point of this cavern. So
Okay.
he's at the top of the cavern, 150
We're
feet
in the
above
middle of the cavern
So you
and we
really
have to
fell.
climb up many
Yeah.
things.
you. Yes.
I'm going to have Zorn start climbing, and that's what he's going to do because he can't attack unless he gets close.
Okay.
And then Fran is going to hide also. Crouches so that she's not within eyesight of Torva or the dragon.
And now we're still in Torva's lair. So he gets to take a lair action.
Damn it. Little bitch.
I know.
How does he have any lair left?
The whole place is his lair.
No.
Certness.
No.
Certness,
No.
where are you?
No, don't worry about it.
I'm going to pray to Certness and I'm going to tell him that Torva's in his hole and he has to come get him out.
Dragon, Torva, Torgon is going to use his lair action to cast Deep Torpor.
I wish it
The
wouldn't.
dragon casts the slow spell. That is only going to target one of you, and I'm going to target, for funsies, I'm going to target Corbin.
Thank God.
What does that do to me?
You are going to make a wisdom save. DC 16.
Oh, that is exactly 16.
Oh, that's too bad. That would have been fun. Okay, so Corbin, you feel a slowness sort of grabbing at your wings, and you manage to shake it off with your incredible wisdom. That is the lair action, and now Corbin, it's your turn.
Jesus Christ. Okay, y'all. Corbin is bleeding profusely from like everywhere. As was earlier stated, his wounds are crusting over with opulent, shimmering spores.
Yeah, it's really opulent.
It's really opulent.
Opalescent was the word you were
Thank
looking
you,
for.
opalescent. His wounds
And
are
opulent.
His wounds are scabbing over with opulent, opalescent, shimmering spores.
He's serving.
He's serving and he's dying. So he's gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds. Oh,
8s across the board.
14.
I mean, I'll take it.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
All right. You all feel a little bit better.
Just a bit.
All right, Slake, you
No turn, right?
have no turn. Slake, you are too busy right now clinging to this tail in desperate fear to do anything else. So now it is Mary's turn. Mary is going to speak into your minds and say, I can heal you all, but I'll need to drop the rubble for a minute. What do you want me to do?
If Mary drops the rubble, what about the people down below? Will the rubble drop onto them?
No, she's saying basically she just has to like let that go for a second. It'll drop 10 feet. She'll heal you guys and then she'll pick it back up.
Wow.
Fran burning with poison spores in every open wound on her body says, do it. Please do it.
Okay. Mary lets go of her control of the platforms and they fall in just a rapid drop. Fran, you feel like your stomach just drop out. And she is going to cast Mass Cure Wounds as well. She is going to cast it 2 levels higher. Yeah, actually, it's going to be really good. That is going to be 44 points of healing to all of you.
Hell yeah.
Thank God.
Thank you, Mary.
And then as soon as you start to feel a little bit better, she grabs up all of the platforms again. And Fran, you and Zorn, your platforms have fallen 10 feet.
Got it.
Okay, now we're back at the top of the order with the Torva Dragon. Let me just see if it gets its breath weapon back. It doesn't. Then it's going to make a multi-attack on Corbin.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
All right, it is going to lunge towards you where you are in the air, Corbin, and it is going to attack with its bite.
Words.
And its bite and its 2 claws.
It's gonna be really
Mean attitude.
Just gonna be really mean to me.
So that is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, cat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a natural 20.
No, that
no,
doesn't.
it's not.
That doesn't hit.
It can't be a natural
actually
20.
impervious
I should
to
have
those.
that dice.
I'm actually impervious to those. No, cat. That last one doesn't hit either.
You don't even know what I asked.
Yeah, I just know that it's not gonna hit.
May I examine the dice?
Does a 15 hit your armor class?
Actually, no, it doesn't.
See, it doesn't hit.
As exactly as I said.
As
Examine
they
the dice.
said.
It's normal.
yeah.
It's a normal dice. All right, we'll say that it hits with both its claws, but it misses with its bite.
Okay.
No, give me that back. I wasn't giving it to
I
you.
don't think you need it.
that. Jeez.
We were trying to hide it from you, Kat. Why'd you see it?
Because it was I was looking directly at Errol.
Close your eyes.
No.
Guys, I have the same dice set. We can switch them.
That's not.
She'll never know.
Okay, that is going to be 16 damage.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm alive.
Yeah, you're-
Total.
Total, yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Corbin doesn't actually feel it because he's so used to taking like death rays to the face that he's like, was I even hit?
He's like that tickled.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Fran, you're up.
Okay, so Fran, now that she can think,
Mhm.
she's gonna actually attack Torva
Okay.
and not the dragon because she needs to kill Torva
Okay.
immediately.
Yeah.
So she's gonna cast Ice Spear up at him.
Okay.
And he needs to make, I think that's a dex.
All right. See, it's not the dice. It's just luck. He rolled a 3 plus
1.
no
-3.
0.
It's a 10 total. It's a 10 total.
Okay, well, it doesn't pass. So I use my hands and my magical abilities.
Your hands and your magical abilities.
And I just hurl an ice sphere up at Torva. Not Torgan,
Right.
but Torva.
Torva, the man behind the dragon.
The man behind the dragon, I will pay close attention to him, and I'll do it using a sharp spear.
Okay.
And he's going to take 25 damage as it stabs him in the butt.
Get him!
Oh!
It's humiliating for him. He takes 10 more psychic damage. Yay!
He does not even seem to notice the damage.
Okay, well.
And he doesn't react at all?
No, he does not react at all.
That's not a bad thing.
Doesn't react at all. Does not seem to feel the damage.
What does his little face look like?
Absolutely impassive. And the dragon is going to use one of its legendary actions. It's going to make a tail attack against you, Fran.
No, I'm hiding.
Slake is on that tail.
I know. I can stop it.
No, you can't.
I think the dragon was able to see where you popped out of, my friend.
No, he didn't.
That is going to be 28 to hit. So that does hit you, doesn't it?
No.
I refuse to answer.
Yeah, I know that hits you. Hey, make a strength saving throw.
I'm really good at that, so just a
I know.
second.
How could you do this to Fran?
Cool, so I got a 4, and that's 3.
Great. All right. Well, the good news is I rolled.
Yeah, please tell me the good news,
The
Kat.
good news is I rolled damage and it ended up exactly the same as static damage. 9. You take 9 damage
Okay.
and you are knocked prone
Why am I knocked prone?
because you failed your strength saving throw.
It's not right.
I crawl into a hiding spot.
Oh my god.
Okay, Fran, that
Drag
was
my little slug body.
your turn. It was your turn, and now it's time for Zorn.
Is the dragon by me now?
Well, the dragon is big enough that it was able to just whip its tail around at you.
If it can attack me, it's engaged with me. You can't Zorn then punch it in the tail, in the butt.
You know what? Yeah, I'll say if you want Zorn to like jump off of its platform.
Yeah,
and
I want Zorn to jump onto the.
Join me, Zorn.
I want Zorn to join Slake on the tail
Okay,
and jump.
I want Zorn then to make we'll just call it a dexterity saving throw.
Cool. Sure you don't want that to be Constitution?
No, I'm sure it's going to be
Are
dexterity.
you sure you don't want it to be Constitution just
I'm-
because that doesn't make sense?
No, it's definitely going to be dexterity. I'm 100%
Well,
sure about that.
Zorn is very good and dexterous, and he flips around. He does many flips, and he rolled a 17.
A 17? Okay.
That's
Hey, that's good.
Yeah, he does a lot of flips, and he's like, I'm made of rock, blah, 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 blah. And he flips, and then he grabs Slake and throws Slake to the head. He throws Slake to the head, and
And then he kills Torva in a single blow.
I thought before you finished that, I thought you were going to say throw Slake to the heavens.
he does that too. No, Zorn doesn't touch Slake, okay?
No, he can't do that. But he does use all of his movement to land on the tail.
Okay, great. And then he's gonna do a multi-attack, and he's gonna claw and bite with his many legs and arms
Okay.
and cloaca. And
Stop it!
I would never forget about the cloaca. I think about it all the time.
know you do.
So, does an 18 hit?
Yeah, it does actually.
Okay, wow, okay. Then 3 hit, and I believe 1 does not, because it would only be a 14.
That does not hit.
Okay, so Zorn claws through and just like rakes its little nasty stone claws through the scales of the dragon's tail, but is unable to latch its cloaca onto the dragon. But does do 18 damage.
Okay.
And is near Slake and is radiating love beams towards Slake.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do, Zorn.
And he's really cute.
He's
He's
so
really
cute.
cute.
Okay.
I love him.
Especially his cloaca.
That's Zorn.
That's Zor.
And
That's Zorn.
that's Zorn. I need to know.
And that's Zorn, everybody. Now it is time for a layer action. And the layer action it's going to take this time is...
Smash itself to the ceiling.
No.
Disintegrate.
Go home.
Disintegrate
No.
into pieces.
Disintegrate.
You know-
disintegrate. Disintegrate.
You know what? I think it's actually going to do the same thing it did last time. It's going to cast slow again. And I think it's going to just try and cast slow on Corbin again.
Stop it.
Yeah, it just seems like it'd be the
Boo.
most fun for everybody. if
What
that
am I
happened.
rolling again? Is a wisdom saving
Yeah,
throw?
make me a wisdom save. DC
Okay.
16.
It can get fucked because that's a 22.
There you go. When the dragon casts its spell, it rears its head back and roars. And Corbin, you feel that slowness, that stiffness grabbing at your wings, but you are so wise.
I'm really wise.
You're really wise. I shouldn't try that again. You're too wise.
No,
You're
my
just taking
saving
out the magic. Like
my wisdom saving throw is literally plus 10. So
Yeah.
like.
Okay, beautiful. So that doesn't do anything. Corbin, you're up now.
So I'm going to, first of all, I'm not slow. I'm quite quick. So I'm going to fly up to Torva. So I'm within 40 feet of him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Blight on him.
Okay, you're going to cast Blight on him?
I can fucking see his bitch. I can see his bitch ass that has an ice spear sticking out of it.
I always just sort of imagine that the ice spear sort of like shatters.
Not this time. Not this time.
Okay, it's just slowly melting while stuck into him. Like a sexy Saint Sebastian.
Yeah, buddy. And I'm going to cast Blight at the 6th level.
Okay.
And he's going to need to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. That is going to be a 16.
That doesn't make it.
Doesn't
That
make
does
it.
not fucking, that doesn't fucking cut it.
Okay. All right.
51 damage. And then I have a bonus action.
Bony.
As a dragoon,
Okay.
I can use my breath weapon
Okay.
in a 60-foot cone, which I do believe would reach.
Eat cones, Torva.
Yeah,
you
Mr.
idiot.
Torva, who is 40 feet away from me.
Yep. Okay.
Mr.
Eat,
Torva.
and Corbin says, "Eat cones, Torva." And then he unhinges his jaw like a snake and breathes a terrible radiating blast at
Of
Torva cones of shimmering energy.
Ooh, like a chromatic.
Yeah,
dragon.
chromatic, I think it is. Yeah,
Okay.
and he'll have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That's going to be a 23.
Yeah, well, he does pass, but he'll still take half damage, so 17 damage, 17 force damage.
Okay. Oof. Oof. All right. That's a good turn, Corbin.
Thank you.
Nice, Corbin.
He ate cones.
How does
did.
Torva look?
Again, he is not reacting at all. He's standing with his palms down towards the magical symbols on the floor below him.
Okay.
Okay. That's that. It's like you are frightened.
Am I?
Yeah.
Do you roll for frightened at the end of your turn?
Yes.
Oh, not till the end. Okay.
Yeah. You are frightened and you are clinging to a tail.
You're down by me.
Yeah.
And my friend, Zorn. Yeah, so I can't move closer to the dragon because
Nope.
I'm frightened.
Nope.
But I'm on the dragon,
Mm-hmm.
so there's no reason I couldn't attack the dragon.
Yeah. You can attack where you are.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
I think you have disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, if
you
you're
do.
attacking against the thing that you're afraid of, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Well, if you can see the thing that you're afraid of,
Yeah.
I mean, I
you-
guess I could
close
always.
your eyes.
No.
Then you'll have disadvantage because your eyes are closed.
Yeah.
Okay, let's make some attack rolls. 18 plus fucking 11.
That
so,
hits.
Yeah. 21.
Okay.
17.
That hits.
Oh, that might not hit. That's only 15.
That one does not. So you hit 3 times.
I'll take it.
So roll damage.
All right. Oh, and with the Dragon Slayer sword, you gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with the weapon. When you hit a dragon, the dragon takes an extra 3d6 damage. So that's 53 plus 18.
Holy fuck.
Holy shit. 71. Ouch.
So I'm using the Dragon Slayer sword, and yeah, I think I am trying to like hack off the tail that's below me, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm hacking away with this big obsidian sword. And yeah, Kat, can I cut off the tip of the tail?
Yes, you cut off the tip of the tail.
Does
Hell
that
yeah.
does that mess up its tail attacks then?
We'll resolve that when he next does a tail attack.
Oh, maybe he's gonna regrow it.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw to see if you were unfrightened.
I think I'm still frightened.
Okay. Is that your turn?
I have a bonus action that I can do as well, which is second win. So I can use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus my level. So let's do that.
Okay.
Okay, 17 hit points.
Okay. Wonderful. That's
Hell yeah.
really good for you. Okay. Now it is Mary's turn. Do you guys need more healing? Do you want her to try and do anything, or should she just keep holding?
I think we want her to heal us again, just to be. I mean, we're not dying now, but we could be dying in as little as 1 turn.
That's so true.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? Okay. Mary speaks into your mind, Fran, and says, okay, get ready for the drop.
Ready as I'll ever be.
And she drops you another 10 feet, Fran, and you are yet 10 feet further from him. Okay, so that is going to be 27.
Ooh, nice.
Now can somebody roll me a d20?
No.
Please. Please do.
What's it for?
I will not tell you until you roll it.
No. I'm going to get a natural 20 or a natural 1, and I haven't decided yet which one.
I think you should decide to get a natural 20.
Oh, I got a natural 17.
A natural 17. Okay,
nice.
that's really good. That's really good.
For who?
All of you, please make me another dexterity saving throw, except for Slake and Zorn.
I got 15.
6.
6. Too bad, Corbin.
I'm arguably the most dexterous person right now.
You are, but you feel the entire cavern begin to shake violently and more rubble dislodges from the ceiling. Actually, let me make a concentration saving throw from Mary here. Oh, shit. She does not concentrate. So, Fran, you are going to drop another 10 feet.
Oh.
And there is a scream from somewhere below you. A very high-pitched voice screams out. The cavern continues to shake until a large chunk dislodges and it hits the dragon on its shoulder. And the dragon spirals. And now, Slake and Zorn, please make me another dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I'm really in it now. Zorn got a 5.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, Zorn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can only get so many good rolls in a row, Errol.
Yeah, it's fine. I got a 1.
You got a 1?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, wait, but it's plus 2, so it's 3. So that's, that's pretty good.
Okay, so a chunk of the ceiling dislodges and the dragon spirals, taking Slake and Zorn on a ride where they cannot hang on. Both Zorn and Slake are thrown from the dragon.
Oh, but they hold hands like Chihiro and Haku from
Yeah, we do.
Spirited Away.
And we cry big tears.
You do.
Yeah.
Then the ground beneath the battle below you splits open and a huge number of zombies just fall away.
Oh.
And from the pit, climbing up through these falling zombies, you see Certinus, god of the deep.
Oh, shit.
He has managed to make his way inside the dwarven stronghold that has kept him out for so long.
Oh, shit. This is the deep, baby.
Hell yeah.
And it is his lair now.
Lair actions for Certinus. I know he won't kill me.
I mean,
Don't say that with
Question mark.
such
we've just seen a demonstration of what his lair action is.
At the very least, he might also kill Torva.
Yeah, this is both good and bad for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It really is.
I think it's
Fran is like, yeah.
I think it's a net positive.
And then she's like watching Zorn and Slake fall down, holding
Yeah.
hands.
Swinging, spiraling through the air.
Their ears are popping.
Yeah.
I don't know if Zorn has ears.
His cloaca's popping.
What are you mad about, Cat? Because his cloaca pops severely and yours don't?
In the club, cloaca popping.
Okay. So the dragon spirals through the air and rights itself. It has moved 60 feet from where it started.
Down.
Horizontally. Down and then up and is 60 feet to the right of where it started. I have a note.
It's farther from us now.
Yes.
Ah, rude.
Okay.
And now
What, Cat?
the breath weapon recharged.
Ugh.
So it is going to use its breath weapon on all of you, my beautiful friends, my sweet creatures. It's like you are falling and you're still gonna get caught in the cloud.
It's not right.
Everybody make me a wisdom saving throw. DC 16. 16 is what we're trying to do.
Oh my gosh.
That's a natural 20.
Wow, you are rolling so well today, Juniper.
I am.
I didn't pass, but Zorn did.
No, Zorn.
I got a 17.
Hey, that does. That does it. Okay.
Me and Zorn.
Wait, does that mean that Slake is no longer frightened?
No. It is 39 damage on a failed save or half that on a successful save. So that would be a 19 damage if you managed to save. Jeez. Fran, you are also now frightened. So the dragon rears back its awful twisted head and it releases another cone of spores that just coats you, and it clogs your eyes, your nose, your throat. And you feel a cold, icy grip of fear, Fran, as it affects your mind. And now it's your turn.
Okay.
You are frightened.
So I
you
can't
have
move.
disadvantage.
I have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yep, ability checks and attack rolls.
Okay,
and
well,
you cannot
I'm
move close to it.
Not gonna use an attack roll. It has to make a saving throw.
Where is Torva now in relation to his dragon?
He is still up at the top on that uppermost platform.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ignore this dragon's dusty ass, and I'm gonna continue to fireball at Torva.
What's the range on a fireball?
Oh, good question. Actually, maybe I can't. Oh, it's 150 feet. So am I a little bit out of the range?
You are. So I think you could use your movement, since you're not moving towards the dragon, you could use your movement to try and get to another platform. Since you'll have to jump to the next platform, if you want to make me a athletics check.
It's a 10.
Oh, no, Fran, that is not going to do it. You run, you jump.
Yeah, but I'm covered in fucking spores. I can't fucking see.
You can't see where you're
Can't
going.
breathe.
And so you make a blind leap and you just miss that platform that you were going for. It's like all the platforms are sort of zigzagging around you.
Mm-hmm.
So you jump for one of the higher platforms and then you beef it. You just miss.
Mm-hmm.
Your fingers don't even come close to the edge of it. And you land on the platform just below and you begin to roll down it, but you're able to arrest your movement. You are
I
now.
still have some more movement, don't I?
Yeah. If you want to crawl, use the rest of your movement action to get yourself up to the top of the platform,
Mm-hmm.
you will be just within range to fireball Torva.
Okay, I will do that then. As I crawl around like a little worm, trying to beat his ass. Oh. He needs to make then a dex check as I hurl the saddest, most frustrated fireball of my entire life at him.
Yeah, and he feels your sadness and frustration. He's so dexterous, he rolls a 26.
Bitch. Okay, well, he'll still take half damage, which is gonna be, in this case, 14, as I guess it just clips him.
Okay. You notice from afar as you're looking up, Fran, through your fear and through these spores, you notice that this time when the attack hits, he flinches just a little bit.
Okay.
All right, now it's time for Zorn. Zorn is falling.
Okay. Oh my God. Zorn is going to take the hit. Zorn is going to wrap Slake up in his many arms and legs and move himself so that he's underneath Slake and turn his body into a pillow cushion.
Oh, Zorn. No.
Oh, Zorn, yes. Okay, that's Zorn's turn. Now it is Sertinus's lair action.
Whoa.
And he is going to do another big shake. Fran, can you make me another dexterity save?
Yeah. I just would love to, and I would love to fall down and die. But I'm not going to because I got a unnatural 20.
All right, you managed to keep your feet under you, Fran, as the whole platforms that you're on shake. Corbin, you're in the air. Slake, you're also in the air, but in a less advantageous position than Corbin is.
Arguable.
Arguable. You're right. You've got Zorn.
Yeah.
Sure do.
You've got Zorn all around you.
What bigger advantage could you have?
Yeah.
Okay, the dragon did fail its dexterity save, so it is going to take a cool 16 damage as another chunk of the ceiling dislodges and hits the dragon in the center of its back,
Good.
making it bow and then rise again on its leathery wings. And now it is Corbin's turn. Corbin,
Okay.
you've got a friend who's falling. You've got a dragon in front of you.
Okay.
What do you do?
Yeah, so first I want to get fully on the platform that Torva's on. So
Okay.
I'm going to fly the last 40 feet to Torva and land on the platform with him. And then I'm going to use my bonus action preemptively to cast Breath Weapon against him. Right up in his ear because he's not moving. And I'm going to use my Breath Weapon right up in his ear.
You get as close to him as you can, but when you hit the edge of the magical circle that
I'm
he's staying
blocked
in,
out.
it's like you run into a solid wall.
Okay. Well, I use my Breath Weapon on him.
Okay.
I believe it's a dexterity saving throw. Yeah.
That'll give you a 26.
Okay, yeah, so he takes half damage, and that is going to be 6d8.
Okay.
So he'll take 14 force damage from that.
Okay.
And then I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to cast a different concentration spell. So my draconic abilities are going to go away.
Okay.
So Corbin, he loses his dragon form. It kind of just washes away from him. And he looks up at the dragon and he says, "Eat bats, motherfucker!" And then he casts... So stupid. Then he casts, at the 4th level, Conjure Animals.
Mm-hmm.
And he conjures 8 swarms of bats. So, like, I'm thinking, like, 100 bats minimum.
How many bats is in a swarm? I mean, a swarm's a lot of bats.
So maybe it's 100 per swarm.
No.
So
I would bet it's 25 per swarm.
25 per swarm. So 8 swarms of bats.
Okay.
And I'm going to direct the swarms into the dragon's mouth. And they slip.
Of course.
They slip through the dragon's little obsidian teeth.
Of course.
And they all go down its throat.
At once.
At once.
And the dragon swallows.
If it can.
What
All
are
right.
they going to do? Are they going to attack?
Yeah, they're going to attack in the throat.
Okay. Can they do that in the same turn?
I think they technically get their own initiative turn.
They
so,
go at the
yeah,
end of your turn.
At the end of my turn, yeah.
Yep. Well, okay, you've done that.
So now it's the
So
8
now
swarms of bats
So
turn.
now
Yeah.
the 8 swarms of bats
And they are going
And they're
to...
flooding the mouth of this dragon.
they are like inside fluttering around in the throat of the dragon,
Mm-hmm.
and they're gonna bite.
Okay.
At its breath weapon apparatus organ is what they're aiming for with their bites.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything under a 17 does not hit.
4? That's not bad.
So that is... How much is their static damage?
Static damage is 5.
Okay, you did 20 damage to the dragon.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad for my bat swarm.
It's not bad.
Okay.
Not
All
bad.
right. Slake, it's your turn. You're falling.
Yeah, I wish those bats could have helped me.
Too bad.
Yep.
Slake, you are falling. You have a Zorn wrapped around you.
Thank God.
And the two of you crash into the ground. And why don't you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Okay.
Does Zorn have to? He's trying to dissolve to absorb the force.
No, this is Slake only.
He can also go partially into the ground.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Is it
cool.
sustainable though?
It's
Yeah.
sustainable.
It's
Oh, that's
sustainable.
good. That's great.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Okay, well, I rolled really well. That's like way over 20.
Okay, great. You do not take any damage as you feel Zorn's embrace around you as you hit the ground, and Zorn sinks into the ground enough to arrest your momentum. It is a bumpy landing. Let's not mince words here. You are not laid gently down. You roll and spit and get dirt in your mouth, but you are fine.
But what about Zorn?
As Zorn is like arresting your momentum and like dissolving into airbags, he says, "Zorn, go, you stay."
Oh, Zorn. Oh, that's so Zorn.
Classic Zorn.
Classic Zorn. All right. Zorn has dissolved fully into the earth below you. It is sustainable.
Well, thank God it's sustainable.
It's okay. I'm going to have you make a dexterity saving throw to see if you're able to roll to your feet in one cool, smooth motion or not.
Yeah, it's only 9.
That's only 9. No, you are knocked prone as you just roll. You roll on the floor, so you are frightened. You are prone. You are in the middle of a zombie horde in a battle that is raging against them. And can somebody please just roll me a d20?
No.
No.
Somebody.
I'll do it.
There's only 3 of you. 2 people have refused. So Juniper,
I'll fucking
It's
do
your turn.
it. I'll do it.
I did it last time.
It's a 9.
ooh, that's not good for you, Slake.
Great.
Slake, as you kind of get up onto your elbows and look around at what's going on around you, a shambling zombie lurches towards you, drawn by the scent of your blood, and a shot rings out behind you. When you look back, you see Selny as she fires at the zombie once, twice, hitting it in the shoulder and the chest, but she doesn't get that headshot. And then, as you're watching, her gun jams.
Okay.
It's your turn. You are prone. You are frightened of the dragon. You are in a not great spot, but you're alive.
All right. Yes, I'm going to get up and then I'm going to try to finish off this zombie at least. I'm going to keep using my Dragon Slayer sword because otherwise I'd have to switch weapons, and that's a whole thing.
That's a whole thing.
Okay, that first one's not going to hit,
Okay.
but we've got 3 more. So 19,
Yeah, that hits.
17,
That'll hit.
Oh, and that's a nat 20.
That will definitely hit.
Cool, so I'll roll damage. So that's 34 altogether.
Yeah, you kill this zombie so dead. You just cleave it in twain. And Selny hits the gun against the palm of her hand and shakes her head and looks at you and says, "Shit, glad you fell from the sky. But you're not supposed to be down here. Hot buzz!" And we'll come back to you in a minute. Roll to see if you're still frightened of the dragon.
Okay, nope.
Nope. All right, you are still frightened of the dragon. That's going to be really funny in a minute.
Oh my god.
All right. And now it is Mary's turn. I think she is just going to continue holding up the rubble, keeping it from falling any further. Okay, now it is the dragon's turn. It's got a mouth full of bats.
A throat full of bats.
Good luck casting breath weapon, idiot.
A breath weapon apparatus full of bats.
Well, the dragon, with its mouth full of bats, winces and rears back, and then does a big old gulp and attacks you with its bite, Corbin.
Unfortunately, Kat, the thing is that all the bats are still alive after having been swallowed. They're just
They're just
they're
flying
just
around.
now swallowed. They're just now swallowed.
As it swallows all of your bats down in one big old gulp as they all occupy the same space. And that attack roll is a natural 20.
A batural 20.
A natural 20. That is going to be 32 damage. And then it is going to use the rest of its multi-attack to attack the only other target available to it at this moment, and that is our girl Mary.
No.
Our sweet girl Mary.
It
and
can't
that
be
is
right.
going to be... All right, one of those is going to hit, and that is going to do... It's only going to be just a cool little 8 damage to her.
Okay.
Yes, and
Probably because of the bat.
Yeah, the bats
Bats
really help.
literally saved Mary's life.
Yeah, she would have been killed if not for those bats.
She
I know.
literally would be dead right now.
she would.
Those
she would.
bats piloted that dragon like a batatouille.
Okay, Fran, you are up. Well, maybe up is a strong word, but it's your turn.
You are down.
I'm down. I'm gonna climb up as far as I can
All right.
towards Torva. How far is that, Cat?
Well, how much movement do you have? 30 feet of movement?
Yeah.
So up this platform, you can move, we'll say about 10 feet, and then you can try jumping to the next.
Okay. And then again, I have to make a acrobatics check.
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay, so that one was 14.
That will do it. That's enough. And it is not a clean landing. It is not pretty. You do not have like a cool anime landing. You just sort of, you land, you roll, you get back up to your feet.
And so now how much closer am I?
You're 30 feet closer.
So I'm gonna cast Summon Greater Demon,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast it 60 feet away from me
Okay.
and towards Torva. And I'm gonna summon a beautiful Baralgura.
Okay.
I guess
Again.
this is his natural environment
That's
because
true.
it's fucking Donkey Kong
It's
platforms.
literally Donkey Kong platforms, and he's in his natural environment. He has a climb speed of 40 feet.
Okay.
He'd be about like 70 feet below Torva, whatever platform that leaves him at.
Okay.
When I cast him and he rises up like a beautiful magical girl with his chains and blood sparkling all around him. And I say, get up there as fast as you can.
All right.
We gotta beat his ass.
All right. Off he goes.
Will his turn just go after mine?
Yeah.
Okay, so for his turn, I think he's just gonna dash to get to Torva.
Okay.
And so he's just swinging, climbing. Is he saying anything, Juniper?
He turns to you when you ask him that and he says, "You may slap it once, Nika."
What?
And then he climbs.
Ew. And
right,
Fran
He
hides.
says- That's what he says.
And Fran hides.
Good.
Now it is Sertinus' turn to shake the earth again. Everybody who is not currently hovering, please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Well, that's a natty one.
Oof.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, neither me nor Baralgura passed.
Fuck. Neither did Mary.
Nor did I.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, this is a very on brand for Sertinus. He's one of those gods where it's like, does he hate mortals? No. But does he like them?
No.
No, not that either. You are all going to take
1 damage.
no.
2 damage.
3 damage.
You are all going to take 12 damage.
Hmm.
They're all-
It's a lot higher than what we said, Kat.
I know. You're all going to take 12 damage and
Is Certainus affected by the bats at all?
no, he is not. He's not affected by the bats at all.
Are you sure about that?
Wondering about
Are you
that.
sure about
Yeah,
that?
I'll tell you what effect the bats have on him. He saw the bats fly into that creature's mouth.
It
into the
filled him
dragon's.
with contempt towards mortals.
He saw Corbin just sacrifice these bats that he summoned into the mouth of a dragon for apparently no reason.
They helped.
And it's like you see this as you are down on the ground and you see him sort of narrow his eyes and then he shakes the cavern violently.
Like he's like mad at what the little snow globe figures did inside.
All right, so
No,
you guys all take damage as more debris falls from the ceiling.
Does the dragon take damage at least?
No,
Wow, not even with a tummy full of bats.
not even with a tummy full of bats.
A tummy full
Nope, all of the rubble misses him. All right, Fran, as you are hit by this falling rubble, your feet sort of start to go out from under you and you're on this tilted platform. You begin to lose your balance. And
Oh no. I put the back of my hand to my forehead like a fainting Victorian woman.
Okay.
as you do, you are caught in the arms of Phelan as he appears behind you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Are you sure it's the right one?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I knew it.
No, but I do. I look up at Phelan and I kind of blink like maybe I'm hallucinating. Which one is it? How's he looking?
It is good Phelan. And
Okay.
he's looking pretty bad. He says, I've got you. And then he very abruptly does not have you as his worse half appears behind him and tackles him away from you. The two of them roll on the platform. And Phelan, good Phelan, having just a little bit of an edge over his other half, manages to pin Dark Phelan beneath him with a dagger pressed to his throat. But Phelan has one pressed to Phelan's ribs. And the two are frozen like that, finally held in a stalemate at your feet, Fran.
Oh. Problem solved.
Just leave him like that.
Just leave him.
And Phelan, he doesn't look back at you, but he calls back. He says, Fran, you remember what I told you? If I ever betrayed you, my dagger, you still have it, right?
Oh, I guess I do. Fran pulls it out. Yeah. What do I want to do?
Did you ever learn how to glue them back together?
So Fran wants to look intensely at both of the Phelans. Which one seems like they have taken more damage?
Phelan, by just a hair because of that fortune roll we had.
Okay, then Fran's gonna run and try to stab him.
Okay.
God,
Jesus.
I like how it's basically a coin toss.
Yeah. It's Phelan's all the way down, baby.
It's Phelan's all the way down. All right, I'm not even going to make you roll for it. He's pinned.
So she runs over there and she slides on her knees to a stop next to them. And I think she meets eyes with Bad Phelan. And she's gonna kiss the hilt of the blade before she stabs him.
As you stab him, you see Phelan smile just a little. And he says, good work.
I wink.
And then both of them sort of collapse toward each other. And you see the spot where you pierced Dark Phelan. A wound appears on Good Phelan's chest as well. And he looks at you and says, it's going to be okay. And then both of them vanish.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Fran has no time to fucking process that. She's got to fight Torva, I guess.
Yeah.
But she, for the moment, stays staring at the spot where they were.
Holy shit.
All right. Corbin, it's your turn now.
Okay. First of all, he mourns his bats.
No.
Yeah, he punches the wall
Of Torva's
Torva's thing and says, "You bastard!"
God.
Have you been holding on to that this whole time?
I actually haven't. I just thought of it.
Oh, very good, very good.
I'm just like really off the cuff like
Wow.
that. I put my hands against his shield and I like tap my little fingers and I smile at him. So I'm just really feeling some type of way. And I cast Blight again.
Okay, what does he need to roll?
Constitution saving throw.
24. Yeah, he rolled a 24.
Okay, yeah, he takes half damage. It's 23 necrotic damage.
Ouch! Ouch! You are starting to see Corbin, since you're right up close to him, you're starting to see that like some of his flesh is starting to like peel back from his bones.
Oh my God.
I chomp my teeth at him.
Ew.
He doesn't react.
No.
He's in the dragon.
He's in the dragon. All right, Slake, you are down.
Yes, at the very base.
So last we left you, Selny had just called for the papas.
Yeah.
And here come the papas now.
Woo!
Big, burly, beautiful dwarves. And they seem to have some sort of a trebuchet that they're dragging.
Oh my God, yes.
And it is of dwarven make. And Selny says, all right, get in. And Slake, I'm going to have you roll against your frightened.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Man, this better. I don't want to be frightened. This is
16.
great. Like
16. That's what you got to beat.
15.
Oh, that is righteously unfair.
Okay, so you don't want to do this as you are filled with fear.
What are you saying as they try to shove you into the trebuchet?
I think I'm not saying anything.
You're just, like,
I think
shaking.
I'm just like wiggling and squirming.
Wide-eyed staring up at the dragon.
Yeah,
buddy.
The thing is, though, that you cannot willingly move towards it, but Selny and the papas are going to move you willingly or not. So as you wordlessly try and scramble your way out of this catapult, they are loading you in. They are
Good.
Dude.
They are doing up the mechanisms. Selny is shooting at any of the zombies who try and get close.
Yes.
As the papas load you up, and little papa looks at you and says, "Fly well." And then you are off.
Oh boy.
Yes.
You are off. You are up. You are out. And you are traveling way too fast. Way too fast. Way too fast. Can you please make me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage because you are frightened?
God. 8.
All right. Yeah, you are hurtling through the air, screaming, crying, throwing up.
Great.
And you just smack into the side of this dragon. And it is going to take... It's going to take 12 damage
Nice.
from this. And you are going to take 4 damage.
Oh, hey.
That could be worse.
It's all working out. It's going great.
Everything's coming up Slake.
It's all according to Keikaku.
Yeah,
Everything Slake is coming up.
I'd like to try to use the sword to hang on.
Please make an attack roll against the dragon's armor class.
Okay, that I can do. Okay, first one, I don't know if I get multiple, but this is 25.
That will hit. I'm going to say you only get the one attack because you're just like stabbing the sword in to keep
The
yourself
side,
from
yeah.
falling down.
I'll accept that.
But you do hit it. Well, what's the damage?
Awesome. Well, I get to the extra dragon damage. 'cause
Yes.
It's a special sword. So let's see. So that's 27 total.
All right, 27 total damage is you just stab your sword in and slice down as you are falling. But you manage to arrest your momentum and you are now hanging from your sword up the dragon's side, still so scared.
Love it. Doing great.
You are still so frightened, but you are doing it anyways.
Yes, I am.
Do it scared.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hey.
tears running down my face.
Okay, it is Mary's turn, and Mary is still holding things up, but this time she is straining, she is trying, and she is going to move. And she is going to move towards Torva, and so I'm just going to have her make a quick acrobatics check. See how she does at this. Oh, shit! Okay, she does great. She rolled a 19.
Whoa.
So Mary, while still holding her concentration, begins to move up towards Torva, climbing with slow, deliberate movements up these platforms. She's not there yet, but she's getting close now. And now it is the dragon's turn. The dragon, who is not looking good now, it is like, it's not bleeding. It doesn't have blood, but It has wounds ripped in its side and an impact crater, and it's missing a big chunk of its tail. It is not doing super great.
And a belly full of bats.
Yeah, and a belly full of bats.
That's probably the worst part.
It's probably really done the most damage to the
damage.
dragon of all.
So the dragon, let's see. Let's see.
No.
You're right. It does not recharge its breath weapon.
I know I was right. I already knew that because of the bats.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't worried or concerned.
Well, it doesn't get to do its breath weapon, which is really sad for it. It's going to try and bite Slake and claw at Slake, who's on it.
I am that.
You are on it, and it doesn't like that, and it wants you to not be on it. So that's going to be... That is a 19.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 13.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a natural 20.
Okay, yeah, 19 is my armor class, so.
Okay. So it hits with its bite and one of its claws. So that is going to be 16 piercing and 5 poison damage from
Okay.
its bite. And is going to be another 8 from its claw.
Cool. I feel great. I'm not scared.
You're not scared. You feel great. Fran, you just stabbed your boyfriend at the behest of your other boyfriend, and then both boyfriends disappeared.
All right, well, I'm just going to file that away.
Yeah. Pack that one in the box. The box where you keep all of your things that you don't want to think about.
And it's gone. All right, I'm going to Ice Spear Torva through the asshole.
Again.
Again.
Yeah.
Double.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
He rolled a 20.
Fine.
A natural 20.
God damn.
The 20 was he comes by it naturally.
That's 11 damage.
Okay. Corbin, as you're so close to Torva, you can see his composure is starting to crack. Like the
Good.
damage is starting to show.
Crack, you say?
And it's more than just the damage that you guys have done. When you're looking closely, Corbin, you can see that the hole that Slake has ripped in the dragon's side, a gash has opened up across Torva's side as well.
Oh.
Mm.
Sparrow Girl's turn now.
Barlgura, he is going to attack.
Okay.
He's going to smash.
He's gonna smash Torva.
Yeah.
Okay.
Punch him and bite him.
Punch him.
Yes.
Yes.
He punch and he bite. And the lowest is a unnatural 20.
Okay. Yeah, those will all hit.
And he just is smashing with his fists and biting, and he does 29 damage with his 2 fists and his 1 mouth.
Okay. All right. And now the dragon's going to take one of his legendary actions
I
and
don't
use commanding
he can.
spores. The dragon releases.
No, the bats stopped
The
that.
bat stopped it.
No, that.
There's bats in him.
No, sorry.
But we put bats inside of him.
The dragon is going to release commanding spores.
Gross.
The dragon releases spores around a creature within 30 feet that I can see.
Well, that's not me. I'm not there.
No. But actually, it's going to release them on Barlgura. Barlgura, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, yeah, that was 11.
No, does not hit the DC 16 saving throw. Barlgura now must use his reaction to make a melee weapon attack against a random creature within reach.
So, a random creature.
All right, then let's toss a coin.
Yes.
Okay.
1 for Torva, 2 for
Yep.
Corbin. Cool.
Yep. Sounds good.
It's Corbin.
Oh, damn it.
So Barlgura is mind controlled into attacking
Yeah.
Corbin. Juniper's attacking
What?
themselves.
That's
That's literally
Fucked up.
psycho.
That's
Okay.
really psycho.
All right. So this is gonna be. He's gonna try and fist you. He rolled a 2.
That doesn't hit.
He's stupid and he's an idiot. I think the bats are influencing
The
him.
bats are probably getting into him. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that some of the bats at least have passed the blood-brain barrier of the dragon, so, like, it's probably affecting Barlgura.
blood brain bear. Never mind.
Frederica, you've put me in a room of bats! Where am I? He's swinging blindly
Oh,
around.
wow, it was the bat.
It was the bats.
The bats. Beautiful. All right, and now it's the layer action's turn. So
The layer
Certainly.
action's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's man. It's man. It's man.
Man,
It's me.
man.
Door hook hand.
man, it's
Door, hook, man, door, hand.
everybody, please make dexterity saving throws.
Certain is what I meant to say.
You said nothing even remotely.
Oh,
That's man.
I got a 21.
Okay.
So
Oh, fuck.
man that, you bitches.
Dexterity, you said,
Yeah.
Kat? Oh, that's a
Dexterity.
crisp and cool 6.
Oh, okay. Yep.
That's a crisp and cool 9.
All right.
Fran does a backflip and a front flip.
All right.
And a side
So
flip.
Corbin, Slake, Mary, and the dragon are all going to take just a cool 6. A cool 6 damage. A cool 6 damage
not
from
bad.
falling rebel.
Fran does that thing in Final Fantasy where the rubble is falling and she jumps off of it.
Yeah, it's very cool. It looks so cool.
Yes.
Corbin, you're up.
Oh, it's me.
You're up. You've got a monkey on you.
Got a monkey on my back.
Yep.
What else is new? I'm gonna ignore the monkey. Whatever, that's not my problem.
Seems like it maybe is.
Not yet. Maybe eventually. He needs to make that Connie save.
Even though he didn't roll great, that is still an 18.
It's right on the money.
Oh, meet and beat.
Yeah. So then 14 damage.
Okay.
Is what he will take.
Okay. All right. Ooh, he is not looking good. He is
Good.
really not looking good. Okay, so the dragon's going to take another legendary action. But this one costs 2 actions, so he'll only have 2 this
Oh
turn.
my
That's
god.
fucked.
The dragon is going to release a spore salvo on
What?
Corbin. Corbin, please make a constitution saving throw. You're trying to hit a DC 16, my friend.
That's a 23.
A 23. That you are constituted.
I'm constituted.
You pass. So you are going to take 8 damage. Okay, beautiful. Now, Slake, you still cannot move towards this dragon
Mm-hmm. But I am,
on it.
and I have embedded my sword
You have
in it.
embedded your sword in it. So I don't know what you're gonna do.
Yeah, it's an interesting conundrum, isn't it?
You're just holding on for dear life at this point.
I mean, you said I'm on the side,
Yeah.
so I can't, I assume I can't do like a normal attack because I would lose my grip and Cat, if you will allow me. So
Mhm.
switching weapons costs 1 action. But I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to use a pick to hold on to the dragon instead
Mhm.
so that I can keep attacking with the sword. So if I can, I'd like to use my action to do that and then use a bonus action to
To attack with the sword. You would have 2 weapons. I'll allow it. I'll let you use your bonus action to make 1 attack with the sword.
Okay,
Make a strength saving throw to see if you can even hang on.
that's smart. So that's gonna be 23.
Yeah, that'll do it. You hang on. You hang on brilliantly because you're much stronger than you are wise.
Yep. Love it. Okay, and then yes, so I'm pulling out a pick to get attached, and then I want to plunge my sword in again with the other arm. So I will make an attack roll.
At disadvantage because you have fear.
Yes. Well, my first roll was only 15.
Okay, that does not hit it. All right. Well, you are still hanging on. It's like, and that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
That's the spirit, isn't it? All right, Mary's turn, and she is still climbing up towards Torva, making her leaps to the platforms. However, her foot slips and she loses her concentration, and the platforms all drop again. And she manages to regain her concentration and keep them up. But she is looking up at Torva, and she is scared, and she is frustrated, and she is so tired. And as she prepares herself to start moving again, a voice from near where you are, Corbin, actually shouts out, "Mary, my goddess!" And Corbin, you look over and see that Cecilia has emerged onto that top platform where you are from an entrance above you. And she's looking harrowed. Her cheeks are gaunt. There are dark circles under her eyes, but she looks determined, finally coming to fulfill her promise that she made to you so long ago to help when she could. Somebody roll me a d20.
I did it last time.
I can do it.
I regret not rolling.
I guess
Oh,
Cecilia won't
oh my
redeem
God.
herself.
Oh my god, I guess it's Kat, that's a natural 1.
That's not great.
Cecilia dies. Cecilia dies instantly. She explodes.
She's full of bats. Mary, bats explode out of her.
Yeah. She throws out her hands and she is going to cast Fly on Mary. And as she does so, Torva's eyes open and he sees her do this. And he pushes a hand out and his warhammer appears just behind her. And she looks to you, Corbin, and she makes eye contact. And then the hammer falls, crushing the back of her head. And she crumples to the ground like a broken doll. But she's still defiant. You can see that on her face as the life leaves her. She's done the right thing. Finally. She's done the right thing. And we are back at the top of the order. The dragon. And the dragon is going to continue to attempt to dislodge Slake from its back. It is going to make a multi-attack on you, Slake.
Okay.
So that is going to be 2 21s and a natural 20.
Okay, those will all hit.
Jesus, fuck.
All right, oh, fuck, a natural 20. I hope the natural 20 was a melee attack because I can do something called parry to reduce the damage.
It was a melee attack. So yeah, it is going to do 48 damage to you total.
Okay, so that would have killed me, but I have a maneuver called parry, so I can reduce the damage. So a D10 plus...
Hey!
That's a 10. Okay, so that reduces it by 12 damage.
Woo!
Okay, I am down to 6 hit points.
Woo!
Damn, Slake.
Well, nobody ever said it would be easy. All right, Fran, you're up.
Oh, shit. I think Fran is just gonna keep hammering on Torva. I have one spell slot left I can use for a big hit. I think I'm gonna Ice Spear him in the face.
All right.
And so he needs to make a dex check.
Okay. That is going to be a 27.
All right, well, he's still gonna take 14 damage
Okay. Oof. Okay.
to the head.
He is so not looking good now. He is barely holding on. You can just see, Corbin, you can see the damage has just accumulated on him. Between what you guys have done to the dragon and what you've been doing, Corbin, you and Fran wailing on him, he is coming apart at the seams. But he is still holding on for now. After your turn now, Fran, the dragon is going to take one of its legendary actions, and it is going to toss some more commanding spores down on Mr. Balgura. Please have him make a wisdom saving throw.
Jesus Christ. All right. Oh my God. He got a natural 20.
All right.
He's okay.
He's so wise. Fucking wise.
Damn.
All right, Balgura's turn now.
So he's going to do a multi-attack. He rolled a 9, a 4, and a 2.
Okay. He does
So
nothing.
he swings wildly, but doesn't really.
He's still seeing bats.
He's got bats all around him.
Yeah.
He's fucked up.
He's fucked up by spores.
Yeah, his forehead is huge.
So below you, Sertanus straightens up from where he has been knelt in the dirt, shaking this cavern. And he looks up to see what is happening above him and then around him. And he seems simply unimpressed. Hey, someone roll me a d20.
Not me. I'll do it.
It's Noelle's turn.
It's a 10.
Okay, here's what I'm going to say. On a 10, because that's right. Oh, it's right on the edge there, isn't it?
Oh. Kat, you're not going to believe this.
Did you roll another 10?
Yes.
Wow.
Destiny has spoken.
Nope, that's okay. What I was looking for was either is it above a 10 or below a 10. And it is, once
10.
again, a 10.
It's a 10.
So Sertanus, he seems just unimpressed, or perhaps like he's just done with this. And he instead pulls down one of the walls of the cavern
Oh, Jesus.
off to his left, causing a huge landslide which hits both your troops and buries the zombies underneath. But in doing so, in pulling down this wall, he has destroyed the workshops where the zombies were coming from. So those troops on the ground who are not now buried under rubble now only need to mop up the few remaining zombies that are on the ground. All right, and now Corbin, it's your turn.
Okay.
He's not looking good. He's looking quite bad.
Now he moved
He did.
to intercept. Does he seem to have returned to his like more catatonic state, or is he like awake?
He has his eyes open now,
Okay.
but he is looking like this is taking a lot out of him.
Okay.
He looks very strained.
Okay, so Corbin, he stands there for a moment. He looks at Cecilia and he sees the blood coming out of her crushed skull. And does any of it hit him?
The blood?
Yeah, does he get splattered?
Yeah.
And he sees that Cecilia was looking at him a moment ago. So he goes to Torva and he stands right in front of him and he looks Torva dead in his eye and he casts Blight one last time. I mean, he needs to make a con save.
That is going to be 17.
Yeah, that doesn't quite cut it. 36 necrotic damage.
36 necrotic damage. And Corbin, you watch as flesh is flayed from Torva's bones, but he's still standing. He's still holding on. And then his knees bend and he sinks to the ground. And he says nothing at first. And then there is a howl that emanates from him. And Slake, where you are on the dragon, you feel the creature buck and twist and writhe beneath you. And then it begins to fall. And Torva watches as the dragon falls, and he howls, "No! No! No!" And then blood is bubbling up. Golden blood bubbles up and spills over his black teeth. And he reaches out. At first, you think he's reaching towards you, Corbin, but then you realize, you look behind you and see Mary has landed on the platform behind you. And she looks at you, Corbin, stunned. Beneath you, there is a roar from your troops as the undead all collapse as well. Torva no longer has the power to keep all of the undead walking, and they finally rest to wait for the god Besk to take them to the afterlife. Torva heaves from where he lays, and he puts a hand up to his mouth, coating it in blood, which he uses, struggling, heaving his last breaths, to draw a series of runes on the ground. Then he rolls onto his back and stares up at you, and there's a sort of strange smile on his face. Daughter, he chokes out, looking at Mary. You are so much like your mother. Mary recoils, and he shakes his head and then lets it fall. Come, daughter, let us finish this the way it needs to end. And Mary looks at you, Corbin. For a second, she seems frozen. And then she signs, "Do you have your spear? Can I use your spear?"
Corbin hands her his spear.
And Mary stumbles forward, and Torva grins or grimaces. "Do it right," he says. "Take your birthright. Do what I could not." And Mary closes her eyes and plunges the spear into his heart. He spasms once, and then, as he fades away, his face settles into something that almost looks like relief. Mary leans close to him, and you see his lips move, but you can't hear it. Then a surge of golden light floods from the open wound in Torva's chest. Mary vanishes into it, and you are forced to shield your eyes from the sudden burst of brightness. The light lashes out in tendrils, growing and tangling in on itself, and then, just as suddenly, it implodes, collapses into a single point, into Mary. And she stands radiant above the corpse of the god of conquest. When she turns towards you again, Corbin, you can see that there is a brilliant glow coming from under her shirt. Even through the material of her armor, you can see the outline. Where her father had a hole in his chest, she now has a glowing, beating heart.
Turn him into a little baby
Dude,
bat.
I
put
love
him in
bats.
a cage.
I can't believe bats killed Torva.
Yeah, bats did this.